How y'all doing? Child, I saw that in another live. I was in Drop Queen's interview earlier, and somebody came in the chat and said that she had it up. Hey y'all, hey, happy Sunday. Why? What's the point? Listen, my whole thing is this. What do you get out of that? You must got a permanent inmate number that you're trying to get and keep. Because imagine being already scrutinized for bullying and harassment. Imagine let's imagine being convicted of stalking and actually going to jail for it. Take a break, come back, start to bully and harass, get accused for bullying, harassment, and all the things that's happening, and then turn around and dox, only to prove the people right. Gotta be slow. Cause why? Who does that benefit? Y'all, my curls dropping. What do you get out of that? Like, only a fool. And you say that you're, as a real estate agent, a broker, insurance agent, doxing someone. Doxing someone as a real estate agent and broker and insurance agent, it's not a good look. Thank you. I just don't understand how this lady even thinks that this is okay. Hey, Sam. Hey, y'all. So for her to be over there doing that, she's an idiot. And I personally don't want to give her the attention that she is desperately seeking. And that's it. You know, my thing is this: while you may not do nothing with her address, someone else may. And in the event that someone else may, we know that you were the one sent it. Isn't it like M4H? Couldn't that be considered like M4H? Murder for hire or something? If something was to happen to the person that you doxed? Couldn't it be the same thing? Or am I reaching? I may be reaching. But that's what I'm saying. Like, doxing does not do anything, so why do it? I'm just hypothetically speaking. Someone gave their opinion on you. Opinion is just an opinion. It's just like an asshole. Everybody has one. But then, okay, they said that they was going to put a spell and they used the book. They said, she told us yesterday, y'all was here when Drop came up and told her what her version of a spell. She said the Bible is nothing but a book of spells. She gave her, and I had to take her answer for what it was. You get what I'm saying? You know, or right, put it in reverse. So you send somebody out there. Somebody go out there because they said they jumping for the person that's doing it. And then here we are. Somebody gets hurt. Either way it go. And does she know that Drop is in Texas in an Opie Carry state? Don't you already got a case in Texas? It sounds like to me you ain't doing it but making the case that you already have in Texas stronger. You are validating the case that you have in Texas already pending stronger. We don't think. And Key, before you even respond and say Erica need to worry about her nigga doing this, her nigga, that's not my nigga. I am single. I don't give a damn what you say about what I done went through with my previous relationship. I don't care. I don't care about anything that you're gonna say about being a bonus mom. I don't care. Let me say it, all the things that you're gonna try to say as a dig, they won't work because I don't care. you know. So it's a new me, new year, new me. I'm unbothered. So yeah, I'm still gonna give my opinion. Fly, I look good. You can't touch my bag, but you could. So y'all, anywho, I woke up this morning. So last night, y'all know I was running rampant. When I tell y'all I was tired, I don't know how AJ or Bray or Susu or any of them be doing that when they be doing thank you, the little fricka. Y'all, oh, I was live from 8 Eastern until about 4:30. No, it was 8 my time. So it had to been 9 Eastern. So it was about 8 Central to about 4:30 Central yesterday. And I did we was listening to Diamond Live. That's how it all started. And then, we got all kind of information, the screenshots, all of that thing. And then, y'all, I said I was getting off. I said I was going to Hobby Lobby. I did not make it to Hobby Lobby. I did go to Five Below and all the other stores, whatever. And I came back because I was getting sleepy. And I went to go lay down and take a nap. And the mess was already brewing. I was in AJ Live. I am at peace. Peace of mind, child. But not fully. I ain't gonna lie and say I'm at a full peace of mind because that'd be a lie. But I was in AJ Live and then I was getting messy mail, via cash CA. And I started running them down streets. Gal, I done left AJ Live. And I said, AJ, I'm about to go over to Omar Live. And I'm about to tell that Kev is telling, because we was listening, I had got a messy mail that Kev was calling Dr. Duchess a bitch. So I went over and I told Dr. Duchess was up there and she seen my name. She was like, oh, you a doctor too? I say, well, me and another person, kind of like the valedictorian salutatorian of the Doctor Association of TikTok that we initiated on January the 2nd, that we brought in, we had graduation. She was like, so what are you the doctor of? And I said, I'm the doctor of love making. I help heal our orgasms. She said, ooh, all this other stuff. I said, but I'm gonna let you know I'm messy. Straight up and down. I'm messy. I'm unapologetically messy. That's what it is. I'm gonna tell you who I am, whatever. And I said, but I came over here to deliver some tea. I say, child, Kev over there calling you all kind of bitches and hoes. I said, he said that you was lying about you went over to Manny Live after the interview and told that he was in your DM asking for $50,000 to get his teeth replaced. And he said that bitch knew I was motherfucking lying and playing. Fuck that hoe. This, that, and the third. She was like, well, he did say, he said, she knew I was playing. He's like, tell her to show. He's like, I got $2,000. $2,000 for her to show me the DM. Because Kev said it was in some comments. I can't decipher who's lying, who's telling the truth. I don't really care for real. But she was like, well, he did say it. He said that on his own live. She was unbothered. But then I dropped down and then more mess was brewing. So I brought another bone, child, and then I started telling them about the Bright Eye situation. So as I was telling them about the Kale situation, the Bright Eye situation was unfolding because Proud Black had done went and when Nitra went live, confronted Bright Eye about the message that thank y'all for y'all heart me's, about the message that Dr. Duchess had read out. Bright Eye was hotter than fish grease on a Friday, child. She was like, why would she even do that? Da 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 da. And they told her what she said. And honey, she pulled that screenshot up. And I said, ooh, let's go live. Y'all, I ended up being live an additional 3 hours. I did 11 and a half hours yesterday. When I tell you I was tired, I was tired. Okay. So that's what made me go back live last night because Bright Eye had put the screenshots up and they didn't match what was being said. So I went back over there and told, thank you, Gabby, and told Dr. Duchess what Bright Eye then was over there saying, and that Miss Nitra, she was like, da 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 da. So I went in there on my troll page and I said, well, Dr. Duchess said she ain't coming unless Nitra sent for her this, that, and the third. I shared the live to Diamond and Kev Brown and all the people. I was in the messy streets. Anyway, a few of the people from FOE came over, did all the things. They ended up settling. Hey, Mimi. They ended up settling. She did apologize. Yeah, she did apologize to Bright Eye, because Nitra was like, you shouldn't have did this, da 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 da, that don't look good, such. But that was after Slim had done got in her ass. Slim had to get in her ass first, though, y'all. So how we got to even Nitra, because when Dr. Duchess finally did get over there, she wasn't really checking Dr. Duchess at first like that. And Slim had something to say about it. So that's how we got the apology in the first place, because Nitra said, you run these streets, da da da, but then run back over here for me to protect you. So is that Dr. Duchess' house that Kiana got in her backdrop? I don't know, child. What the hell? They said it was Drop Queen. I don't know. I'm not participating in no doxing. But they said no, it's Drop House. But so then because Slim was in the comments talking shit. And when Slim was in the comments talking shit, Nitra was responding back, and he got up there and they wouldn't let them talk and shit. And Slim was like, man, you folding on your people for this lady. And doing all this other stuff, and Nitra start talking shit, whatever. And next thing you know, then she said something to Duchess. Duchess did apologize, and then they thought it was over and done with. Proud came up, told Bright Eye she wish she would have came to her with that information and all the things. And then they had they little back and forth, and then Nitra said, I thought this was done with. And child, next thing you know, they kind of it started back up. Then I got a little sleepy. Then Braid went live, and I said, whew, Jesus. They gave me an out. I hung up on y'all. So with Braid giving little mini recaps, my ass done fell asleep in the panel. I woke up, and this is how messy I am. I done popped up and answered her question. And Siobhan said, oh, now you wake up? Had to been an hour or so or two done passed by. I say, I was asleep. She was like, girl, yeah, I was asking for your fill-in. I said, oh, I ain't even know I was asleep. She was like, well, how the hell did you hear my question? I say, I don't know. I be falling asleep to Messytok all the damn time. Child. So then I went on to sleep. I finally said, quit playing E. Hey y'all, grab y'all heart meat, y'all a little ashy or whatever. What AJ be saying? Put some lotion. Put some lotion on your heart meat. So I went on to sleep. But I woke up this morning about 6 a.m. and I was dozing in and out. Duchess was in Susu Live. In the panel. And I said, what the hell we got here? By the time I got there, they said that Susu and Duchess done had, or whatever. That's my ad lib. Like Jeezy got his little ad libs. Mine is or whatever. So I said, what the hell we got here? So they gave me a little high level recap. They said that they was recapping, and Duchess came in and said, asked because she was she allowed there, and Susu said yeah. Susu had me up at 3:30 a.m. So, and what's my specialty? In what? As far as what? Business or TikTok? My specialty on TikTok is a good memory and recapping. But but as far as my business goes, is I do event decor. I love a good tablescape. Love doing tablescapes. It's my favorite part. But anywho, so they had done gave me a high level recap and a human tape recorder. Shout out to Bella. Bella was reading me down. When they be trying to get me together and shit, they don't know I be laughing for real. So I take what they do as a dig and make it golden. So that's why y'all call me the human tape recorder, because I started repeating it. But anywho, so they started, and they said that Dr. Duchess and Susu had a couple of words. Then she let her hair down a little bit, and they got a little interview, and people got to come up and give their take on things. Child, as I was in there, I done got up in the panel by this time. They had talked about the Roro situation with Diamond. Her and Roro, made amends. They talked about Braid had came in right when I came in as well too, and we did mention about Braid, her mentioning the Braid situation, because her and Braid talked in Omar live last night too. And he said, no, she said, well, Braid, you called me a bitch before. And he was like, she said, behind that Roro. He said, no, I didn't. And they reminded her, it wasn't about Roro. It was about Lil Touch. And they got to breaking that down. And y'all, her and Lil Touch had a very adult conversation. Hey, y'all. People was hating on her at first, but by the time it was over, a lot of people changed their mind. Yeah, that's what I noticed. You get what I'm saying? I never hated the lady. I think she's quite entertaining. It's been funny to me the whole time, So, and I ended up teaching her how to screenshot. Yeah, I know, because I got an Android, and I say, Dr. Duchess, all you got to do is hold down the power button, and I said, oh, you can swipe over. She was like, I didn't know I could do that. My mama older, so I have to teach little things. So she's still the same person. She is still entertaining to me. She don't owe me anything, so I'm gonna take it for what it is. Yeah, my droid, I love it. And this is an old droid. This is a Note 20. I was about to upgrade the other day, but I don't want to pay for it. But I think she gonna fit right on into I think she gonna fit right on in. So I think Lil Touch is 63. So her and Lil Touch had a conversation, and they apologized to each other, and they let I love my Note 20. That's why I won't get rid of it. I lost my pen in the strip club 3 years ago. Dropped my phone and the pen fell out trying to slap some ass. But thank you.
Oh, you need to change your name. These folks say my favorite recapper. You need to change your name to Dr. Recap.
Dr. Recap. Oh, that's cute. You coming to sit up here with me?
No, I'm finna get back down. My friend finna take me to dinner.
Bitch. I am so glad that you were here.
I got to call and tell you something.
Okay. But Brenda.
What? Don't do no messy stuff now.
No, Brenda. What? First of all, we had a battle last night, right?
I went to sleep, Erica. You know how I be. I be tired.
Is that an excuse?
I mean, you can call it what you want to call it, but I know what the hell was going on. I was tired. I was out all day with Yaya. I took Yaya shopping. But let me tell you what happened last night. So you know how when you have the funds and can't get to them, I'm always losing my card, or somebody always trying to hack it. And when they be trying to hack it, it'll lock my bank card up.
Mm-hmm.
I messed around. I got a card that I use a prepaid card that I use to take my Cash App funds out, or I'll upload the card to send Cash App. So I ended up sending my mama something Friday, and anytime that I don't know what I made a mistake and used my Cash App card to send my mama some. My bank card to send my mama some.
Mm-hmm.
And so somebody be trying to hack it. I don't know, and it's always coming from somebody out of California that was trying to hack it. So it locked my card up. My bank always lock it up.
Mm-hmm.
So I had done spent all the cash that I had on me, taking Yaya around, doing stuff with her, and just spending the day with her.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, I got to Jackson. I thought I had a few extra dollars to get my food and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, when I tell you this 16-year-old girl, I want to find who her parents is to let them know that they rate. You finna ride with me, or you want me to ride with you? Oh, I can ride with you then. I can't smoke in her truck, baby. So I went to Jack's and Erica, so I had the exact amount for the food. But when I tell you that girl, she said the good Lord placed on her heart to give me my money back. And she paid for it. Oh, I cried like a baby.
The young girl?
Yeah, she was 16 years old. When I realized what had took place, I had to turn around. I hit a U-turn in the middle of the road, and I turned around to go talk to her. And I was like, ma'am, I said, please take them. She said, no. She said, good Lord placed it on my heart to bless you. And I want to bless you. Erica, I cried like a baby. I'm talking about, that probably would put me to sleep because I cried so bad. So that let me know her parents doing something good. And she ain't have to do that. I said, you sure? And I'm talking about, like, I asked for her manager. I was like, she ain't gonna get in trouble then for this, is it? And she was like, no. I'm talking about, I was like, can you come outside? I had to give her a hug because you don't meet many people like that.
So you was happy for your blessing. And so you
Yes.
telling me that your blessing exhausted you is what you telling me.
Yeah, cause she's 16 years old.
So Brenda, is this what happened? Hold on, listen to this.
Oh, Erica, please. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Thank you, boo. You do too. Look at my friend. You know,
This is on the blog.
yeah, I'm gonna have to get out. I'm gonna have to get out live because this friend be strict on me right here. She like my big foot friend. What that is? Oh, that's the man sometimes. That's gonna make this how I was on live last night. Listen, turn real down.
Friend, look, wait a minute. Go. Look at your box lighting up. Look at your box.
Oh my! Look at them being petty and sending gifts. Oh, Karen. Erica, I'm gonna get out. Cause my friend, I'm not used to me being on live. That shit is not funny. It ain't that funny. Damn. Yeah. You worse than
Listen, the title say when the hogs come calling.
you worse than Junior. Erica, that is not that funny.
Ooh, that was good to me.
They said laughing $2 tried to wake me up and I wouldn't even wake up.
Girl, the shit is 5 minutes.
She ain't never heard me up in sleep. My friend said she ain't never heard me sleep up in here like that.
Girl, listen, that was 5 minutes and 10 seconds. Hold on, let's go to minute 3 minutes and 18 seconds.
My friends said I done heard you sleep, but it wasn't that loud.
Hold on, it started different. Listen to the breathing.
Ooh. Damn. I was tired. And then I was an hour late for work.
Ooh, child, they said you need a CPAP, boo.
And then you ain't even tried to call me. You so messy. Why you even try to call me? Another time
I didn't see it till later. I said, by the time I saw it, it was on the live, and I said,
I had like 12
the bitch ain't show up. Ooh, girl, you was over there sleeping good, honey. So that was our first recap, and I'm glad you here. Because, baby, I had to say that one, Brenda. I said, I'm going to get Brenda good, honey. She good as recap.
What is it to recap? I was just snoring.
I know. I said, Nitra Jr., honey, over here snoring on live. They said you need a CPAP, boo.
That's what they said. Both of y'all ignoring me. What you said, Siobhan?
What you say? I wasn't even looking at. You seen I was looking away, Siobhan, so how I'ma see? Thank you.
Thank y'all for the gifts.
Thank you, B. Clay.
My street friend right here, baby.
Hey, street friend.
Take me out to eat the full, so we just gonna go out to eat and enjoy.
That's on Tattletale Returns.
Y'all, you know what? You got different friends in your life for different things. Brenda, you be smoking. No, Siobhan, you know I don't smoke, boo.
You said you couldn't smoke in her car.
Huh?
You said you couldn't smoke in her car. That's why she asked you that.
No, I'm not smoking in her car. No, I can't smoke in her car.
Then that's what she said. Brenda, do you be smoking? You said, no, you don't. And I'm telling you why she asked you that.
Oh, well, no, I can't smoke in my friend car right here, so no, but I got this vape.
You smoking Black and Mild? Thank you, Auntie C. Love.
I hit one a day.
A black?
Yeah.
Like that Zaza?
I got to be down because my friend.
Brenda, that is disgusting.
My friend ready to crank up, babe, because I can't, because I did just smoke one time. I did just smoke one. I smoked one because I know my nerve gonna be bad and she ready to go off. Then my friend, baby, she don't play. They be on me.
Friend, whoop her ass. Can she hear me?
I'm finna whoop her ass.
Yeah, whoop her ass. Honey, did you show your friend that video you sent me?
Belt to ass.
Nope.
BTA, tell her to show you that video.
No, I'm not gonna show her. That's the reason she fussed me. I ain't even told y'all the other half.
Belt
My
to
friend,
BTA.
Listen, we always go out to eat and do stuff, but they be taking me out to eat to get on my ass because they be wanting me to get shit together. They be trying to invest in me.
You too old and too grown, child, to be having to be told what to do. Bye, Brenda. See you later. Y'all catch her downstairs.
You don't have to tell me what to do, but I'm just saying, you know, life be lifing. Erica, please.
I'm on your ass. Call me later. Love you. Bye.
That Siobhan, what you talking about, Siobhan? Siobhan, I got the message you, boo. Lord, that's another one right there. We used to stay. Erica, I can't talk to Siobhan on the back end like I do you. You be calm. Siobhan be ready to preach and go the fuck off. I can't do it, babe. I'm finna block everybody.
Now, Siobhan would throw a scripture and a prayer in the middle. She'll fuss you out. And then she'd be like, but the Lord said, in her Duchess voice.
Yeah, she be talking about that. Hold on, friend. The Lord said.
I love her though. She be like,
Siobhan.
2 Samuel 3:6 says.
Listen, you have to beat her ass. So I be like, Siobhan, listen, I ain't called for the preaching today. But
I love it though. I take it every single time. Because this is the good thing is that she gonna fuss and then she gonna give you a scripture.
Baby, she ain't gonna get out that phone without
she gonna always tie it back to God, honey. And I love that for her.
I said, Siobhan, can you please just pray for me? She was like, yeah, I'ma pray. And she'll go. But
let me tell you this first. She said, I'm gonna pray for you. She said, I'm gonna pray. Or whatever. She said, but let me tell you the truth first. Or whatever. So you gotta take the truth. And then she gonna give you the prayer. And I ain't mad at it.
Baby, baby, for me, she used to do double prayer, child. She gonna tell me the truth, pray, then tell me the truth and pray again. I be like, Siobhan, I ain't call you. I'm telling baby, sometimes it used to end up in a damn argument. I said, you know what? I just called and I said, Siobhan, can you just pray for me? I said, sometimes people just need folks to stand in the gap for them. Baby,
we do appreciate you. I just said, honey, I love it. Shit.
I do.
And then be quick to call you out on some. Listen, I love the people who gonna hold you accountable.
All right, friend. I'm finna get out. Friend, can you play some blues?
I'm playing.
Bye.
All right, friend.
Y'all catch her. She gotta go. Whew, child. Okay, we back. We got interrupted by the snorer. Go to Sundress house. I was in Sundress house earlier. They still interviewing Drop. The question direct.
Oh, okay. I'm dead serious. I ain't got time for no stupid shit. No stupid shit. Why are you trying to make it stupid shit? She asked me.
I gotta hook the Bluetooth back up.
How I started off on TikTok. And I started off on TikTok arguing with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you, Drop. I remember you being around maybe. Shut your big headed ass up and trying to do something. Jen, first off, Jen, I know you not talking. I seen your little power on your chin with that fake ass president. Stop playing with me. I don't give a shit about you. New niggas coming over here before I drop half you mother.
Ooh. Oh, make it so.
Stop playing with me. I can't even talk to my. I will try. I don't give a shit. Oh my God,
Bluetooth connected.
Kiana, say something. I'm not unblocked, just Oh, she said bye, Kiana, because you being scary.
Okay, I'm scared.
I know.
Kiana, why you over there looking like you looking crazy, girl? Smiling. You over here talking about someone. Why you got them blocked, girl? Bye.
That is so weak. You know that's JD. Whenever I do something, I put names on it. I used to tag Omega and Black Jesus and Peter. When I used to make posts about them, I used to tag them. Kiana, at least tag a person. Tap them on their shoulder. Goddamn, come pinch me or something. Come on.
That's a job right there.
Sandra, well, I just realized you had almost 200 people in here. I thought it was the usual group. What y'all
I had over
Um,
340
Omega, please.
something people in here today. You're late.
Jen Hush, you only here for the mess. I'm kidding, talking to my friends.
It's Omega being messy.
It wasn't even messy.
See, Omega, you just fucked up the tea.
Hey,
I might come over there and start harassing y'all again, Omega.
I'm barely on TikTok anymore, Drop, to be real with you.
Well, that's good. First of all, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck
he's on a whole nother way with it.
Why we trying
laughing
to
in the motherfucking comments because you could be next. Word.
I'm trying to figure out why we got this fake ass Tupac up here messing up the mess.
Shut the hell up, Gloria Estebani.
Drop in.
Stop playing with me.
Anyway, Dropkey, she don't put your job, she put your house. She said you live in a studio apartment. Oh, that's okay. I just want to come sit on her panel and eat on my popcorn. She can put whatever she thinks she know. That don't bother me. She can't unblock me and say it to my face. I ain't worrying about a scary bitch. I can worry about
Come on up here and ask
anyway.
questions, Bella. Don't be lost in the comments. Come on up here. It's peace.
Okay,
If
so I asked
Omega would act
her what she
right.
had did, and she said you just do a lot. So why y'all arguing again recently? We're arguing because I'm standing on the fact that bitch bullied Rizzy. Period, point blank. She was Rizzy bully, and I'm not gonna change that. She said she want to sue me. I see that bitch in court, and I can see it in hell too.
She talking about Kiana.
She bullied Rizzy. She's not gonna change that. I don't care what she say. When I took on this fight for Rizzy, I already knew what was coming behind it. I said what I said, and I mean it. I'm not worrying about a bitch who want to talk about somebody behind a fucking blocked page. Bitches, you cool? She bullied Rizzy until Rizzy unalived.
Ooh.
And then now they can't say Rizzy is not unalived anymore because she has proven that Rizzy was unalived. She proved it herself. HB didn't even like her proving it. Now what's she gonna do? I'm gonna drop and come back because I got a restriction. What's your next move, Kiana? That doxing shit don't mean shit to me.
No, you ain't got to worry about it. I pay those no attention.
Also, Lynn said you always crashing out with little thing.
Yeah, but make sure you're protecting your page, Drop.
Hey, security.
This a lot. You don't know where I live, Lemon. But you the one. Lemon is crazy. Lemon just came in here and told me, "Oh, Kiana doxing you." I haven't proven. And now they saying, "Oh, Drop Queen crash out on the list." Lemon, you just as bipolar as Kiana. I haven't confirmed that she doxed me at all, have I? This is what she got y'all thinking. She popping her shit over here.
You give out what you could pay in the taxes on this little thing. For the whole year, you give it out in like 5 seconds. You want, and then he still exits your ass from the platform.
Y'all tell her to move so I can zoom in.
You old dumb bitch. She could have got her a garage or something. Or we could have parked the car with the donut in the garage or something. Drop. The lady who
It's a glare on
with
his
the
face.
six, thank you, baby. The lady with the 6K to diamond, they could have got her a bigger house, or she could have added a ring on. You know what I'm saying? Trump putting a ring.
Boy, I put her ass around the corner and he motherfucking sat on that shit.
It's a light glaring on it.
No one is going to take any advice from you going forward, lady. You have nothing to offer. And when you give your money, they're going to look at you like, you sure you don't need this money? Shorty?
How you be finding people houses? I got inquiry mine right now.
I didn't turn the new leaf. I turned it right back over. I turned it over again. Now, if you don't like this content, you know you can.
Nah, I turned over a new leaf. She said I turned it over again. Kiana's so...
I hate when these hoes try to come for me.
Kiana a fool.
You got little fish fry.
Y'all have her thinking that she's a fool But she's doing all of this while having me blocked. That's the only fool she is.
Hey y'all, welcome in. Thank you for grabbing
That's
your
all
heart,
fool
Don't
she
be
please.
is.
scary.
Huh?
They tell her don't be scary. Thank you.
How can you respect a scary hoe?
I mean, I like
We have different.
I
I can't
She
respect
does.
nobody that can't.
Hold on, y'all.
I can't respect.
You had to let about a whole house of your
Oh, you just ain't gonna thank me? Okay.
I'm sorry, Big Chocolate. Thank you, Big Chocolate.
Paling tua.
Okay.
Ay, banyak tapi.
Thank you, Sandra.
That don't look like a trailer to me.
I don't know how the hell she making no cakes up in that bitch. It got 17 bunk beds in there. So I know at least one bed in the kitchen. And the kitchen got to be like super small. 1,400 square feet. 1,400 square feet.
Oh,
Girl.
Ooh, right
drop
there.
Baby Boy in the comments being messy. How you making cakes in that bitch?
I see him right there.
It's a mystery to me.
That's okay. Tell Baby Boy, didn't she just cuss his silly ass out? I blocked him anyway. I've been blocked him because he said he don't like black people. He one of them Afghans that just want y'all to come to their store and spend y'all money.
Please hold. Are you talking about what my man don't like?
Y'all gonna have me all over the place tonight. Hold on. I'm gonna need a streamer.
I was so in the moment. So I thank you for intervening and having enough courage because you know I'm stubborn. You know that, I'm bold. But God must have known that I needed you to intervene and say, get down off that lie. And I'm gonna make it easier for you to get down. You tell them I told you to get down. So I just want to say thank you. If you need me, if these people want me to sit here so they can cuss me out, let it be. I don't care.
I think you should really rest. That blood pressure ain't nothing to play with. You have been going through a lot. Not gonna say you're not to blame for it, but I want you to take responsibility and take care of your health. Cause you, like Mama used to say, I'll be dead and gone, and y'all still gonna be acting the same way.
Your health come first, Dr. Duchess. Your health gotta come first, baby.
You rest. I got it. I'm finna fix me a cup of coffee. That's how much I need to give me a break from it. But I'm finna give me a cup of coffee. And I want you just to continue to take care. Take a couple of days off, Dr. Duchess. You need some days off from this because mentally it's a lot. It's a lot. And I do take my days. I take my days.
I promise you I am. But I wanted to thank you.
I understand.
Because sometimes we don't even realize we're in a crisis till somebody pointed out to us.
This is live right now.
And I wanted to thank
because Susu asked her. Now she did say that she was under
she
was a little stressed out with that boy situation. That was it. Outside of that,
give you a penny.
But what?
I ain't never got to do nothing.
Blood pressure?
I can just come and sit in the space.
Maybe her blood pressure did go up.
Give no money. You can just Curtis, did
that
you
meant
call
something to me.
No, I hit the thing. That meant something to me. My God,
I take a rest.
My Lord.
After all of that, and that's why we can't go out to eat.
I love you, Sister Duchess.
Thank you.
I thought he had popped my baby.
Thank you. And I'm sorry, Miss Nitra, if you got to take heat because of me. I'm really sorry.
No, I'm not. We over here got a baby. Curtis popped the floor, y'all. I thought he had popped it, right? But no,
Dr.
Dr.
Duchess.
Duchess, I'm gonna do like you too. I'm finna fix me some coffee.
I am too.
And if I still have where I feel like a
Eat
little
my box. I'll be right back.
anxiety, I'm gonna take me a break from it if I feel like anxious, because this internet will, y'all might not look at it like we do upstairs, but I'm telling you, this shit here will drain you and you will be anxious, you'll have anxiety,
Okay.
it's a lot that go on with it. So I'm gonna take my
You gotta
words
put your
too.
mental first. You gotta put your mental first, Dr. Duchess. That's why I always tell them that I don't argue, fuss, and fight on here. And I got this pacemaker. I'm not gonna let them put me in the early grave. Take care of yourself.
Well,
Just
you know
stop and
what?
get you some rest.
Miss Martell,
Yes.
my mental is strong. What I wasn't
Yeah.
paying attention to was my physical.
Yeah.
She wasn't paying
But I wear
attention.
you
You know
down.
what? I was listening to your voice, and I had been doing a lot of stuff
Miss
and making
Martell got a
phone
new
calls and in
wig.
and
Come
out.
through, Miss
And it was just
Martell.
something in your
She
voice
cute
today.
or
I just said,
whatever.
let me
Look at
call
Miss
Dr. Duchess and tell her to get
Martell.
down.
Yeah.
And so I did tell
She
you, I
remind
said,
me
let
of
them
that
know
little
that I
church
said
auntie. I was like, I
for
like
you to
Miss
get down.
Martell.
And then when I heard you
I
say
don't care
that you
what
were
y'all
getting
say.
weary, it was just the
She
right
got her a
choice. You
new
needed to get
hat.
down just for a
Okay.
little
Oh, that's
bit.
her Sunday
I
hair.
heard it in your voice. I heard it in your voice, and I said she's
Got her some
stressed.
new
She's getting
lipstick.
stressed.
Okay,
I'm
Miss
glad Nietzsche
Martell.
called you and
Tea.
had you get down because you needed that. Get you
That's
some
tea.
rest. Give yourself a couple of days. We're gonna miss you because we love you, but give
Okay.
yourself a couple of days and get it together. And take this from an old lady. I'm trying to tell you what you need to do.
Okay. I promise that I will.
Skin
But I
skinny.
really
Miss
wanted
Martell
to
cute.
thank her because I was
She
shocked
ain't got her hair
at
tied up. She
how
cute.
my head was hurting because I suffer from migraine and asthma. So I thought
No.
that's what it was. I didn't even realize the blood pressure was so high. And when I
Yeah,
saw it,
Duchess,
I
you
had
was
to even
fine.
go in there and
She
get
looks
my
so
husband. I says,
adorable.
help me to take this again because this can't be right. And it was right. And
My God.
and then I
Miss
realized, I said,
Martell
oh
give
my
me
God,
those granny
you know,
vibes that sit on the front
I
porch
know
in a
some
rocking chair.
medicine. I'm a psychologist, but I know some medical stuff. And I said, oh my God, I could have stroked out or anything. So I just wanted to thank you, Miss Nitra. That was very brave of you.
Clock
That was
in.
very brave of you to pick up a phone and call me and to have the tone you had that was
It
down.
is.
Get down on this right now.
Yes.
You're not okay. So thank you. Thank you for that. I
I'm
Come
will
on,
glad she
mental
did
health
that.
advocate Shanitra Evan.
I will always love you for that. And
I love you,
I am
Dr.
going to take a
Duchess.
break
Come on, Whitney Houston.
and see my doctor. I'm going to, have an emergency appointment tomorrow.
Hey, sir.
Eric, I'm so sick of these people. Hey, Erica, she's not gonna act like she wasn't the one who was escalating the entire situation. She was
We're
the
gonna
one who
watch
couldn't
it.
control her anger. She was the one who, like I was just starting to have space and taking a liking. Some told me don't move so fast, And then I want people to know that exaggerating is lying, right? Because if you're stretching the truth, it's not the truth. And I want y'all to know that hypertension is called a silent unaliver for a reason. Even if you go to the hospital and you have a history of high blood pressure and your blood pressure is 200 over something, if you are not symptomatic, you do not meet criteria for admission. You don't even meet criteria for observation because people walk around like that all the time. No, it's not a good thing, but you are not going to blame Susu's life for your pressure being high. You had medications for it. You're chronically hypertensive. Can you not tell these people you was about to stroke out because you weren't? You weren't. Your body's used to having blood pressure elevated. Otherwise, you wouldn't have medications prescribed for it. Stop lying.
So
I
what
am
about
so sick of
when she was getting into when she was over there with Omar and Kev? It wasn't hot in. It wasn't like what?
You see what I'm saying?
Good evening, go Cowboys. Ooh, child.
I was just starting to say, maybe I was too mean. Maybe I jumped to conclusions, came to my conclusion about her too quickly. I'm just done with this entire side. Nietzsche has pushed me over the edge. Duchess has pushed me over the edge.
Oh, Cowboy.
Diamond, it's just compound over compound over compound. Jaleesa, did you have symptoms? Did you have a headache? Were you lethargic? Were you weak? Was your vision blurry? Was it new? High blood pressure? Were you not peeing? or was it just high
She had
blood
been up.
pressure at
Maybe
all?
she was sleep deprived.
If anything, it's to her own will. Exactly. So you were symptomatic. That's the point that I made. I said if you're not symptomatic and it's high and you have a history, you're not going to be admitted. So that was a condition I gave with that. Erica,
Yes.
she chose. Susu did not send a request for her.
She came in on her own.
You feel what I'm saying? It's exhausting. Exactly, AM Glam. That's what I said. It's a silent killer for a reason because people walk around, your body compensates and adjusts to it. So when you are
I take
elected
mine
in
every
these
morning, honey.
spaces,
Every morning.
no, that's good. And you guys, you know what? I want everybody to go on Amazon. And I would even buy, if you don't have a blood pressure machine, I'm going to say for 5 people, I will buy you a blood pressure machine on Amazon. I will have it delivered to your house. That's actually something I've been wanting to do. I'm just
Keep
over
going.
it.
Keep going.
It's just so much. It's compound manipulation. Even though it's not to me directly, just witnessing it is irritating because these people act like we're not adults. They at the way that they manipulate and lie, it's like when kids try to lie, but you've been grown for too long and their brains can't like wrap around how obvious their lies are. That's how their manipulation is. And it's pissing me off.
Because I didn't get high blood pressure
Send
until
me a
I had
message,
my
Leslie.
kids.
Yep, that actually happens to a lot of women. That's I'm gonna tell y'all. I think being a nurse is why I don't have kids at 39. Yes, Mika, DM me. Just shoot me a message in a DM. So that's
Honey,
2. I
look,
got
you
room for
remind
3
me I need
more.
to get some new batteries, honey. So, yeah, I just ordered it.
eShart.
I just
If
ordered it, so I got to get some batteries. Sure do. I ain't
Yeah,
playing because I
even
want to live.
my best friend, so we've been best friends since we were 8. This girl is so fit. She's so athletic. She has high blood pressure and has to take a losartan from her kids, and she's still so fit.
Yep.
Nicole, you should be mindful of it. I would check it like every 3 months. It doesn't hurt to have. Um, at 24, if you've never been diagnosed with high blood pressure, you don't necessarily have to check it daily, but you can just be mindful. Dr. Boquisha, send me a message. I'll send you the link on Amazon. You can't send me a DM?
Yeah, straight up.
Oh no. Hold
I don't
on,
be
hold
playing
on,
about
hold
that
on.
health, honey, because listen, health is wealth. And I want to live, honey. I want to live. Someone had just said, Erica, just go order one, but
Yeah.
I don't had mine came from for one family history, and then they didn't come until I had kids. So
Yeah.
yeah. And they
Yeah.
tried to
Kids
put
ain't
me on
gonna help.
lisinopril at first, and I did my research. I said, oh no, you can't do me that. That's why I changed my doctor.
Yeah, yeah, they listen to Prill, especially in
It is
African
not for us.
Americans. We have a high percentage of these people got my head hurting so bad of having a anaphylactic reaction where you have angioedema, mouth swell up so bad. That cup is so pretty. Y'all can't DM me. Okay,
Oh,
I'm just screenshotting y'all. Hold on.
Arshals, y'all. I paid. Well, my mama bought it when she was here, $18.99 at Arshals.
If you if you are trying to send me a DM, Top Flight, are you trying to send me a DM? I'm gonna just screenshot y'all pages. God dang it. Do me a favor. If you can't DM me on my last video, the one I made with about cartel being bought, just put BP in that comment section. That's the way. That's the way I can do it. Just put BP in the comment section.
Thank you, Poker. Look at that. See that? Look at that.
Yep. Just go on that last video and put BP in that comment section, and I got y'all. But yeah, sorry. I'm just over it, Erica. It's just too much,
It is. It is. I can't believe she just went over there and told them people she was about to stroke out. Thank
That was
y'all.
crazy.
She said that she said she thanked Nitra for saving her life, honey. So,
Just
Did you know you was up
dramatic.
here?
Yeah, scan your card first.
All right, we finna listen because she said that she was feeling scroped out, and we know that's not true. It was a good live, y'all.
It was a great live, and
It
that was
was
the
a good
crazy part.
live. Yeah, she just said that, Rosie. She said she thanked Nitra for saving her life, for calling her and getting her down off that live, you know. And then she said she was having headaches and stuff, and she checked her blood pressure. She said she could have been stroked out. She sure did just say that. That's why I just turned it off. It was
That don't make no
2,000
sense.
people
And
up in
then
there.
the thing too, one thing that I wanted to peep, and I can't, you know what, I can't even come to this conclusion, but I'm gonna just share the conclusion that I had come to earlier, and then I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna hop off of here because I'm wrapping up at work.
Okay.
So I was saying, after seeing how she was able to interact peacefully in Susu's live earlier, I was saying, well, maybe the Duchess that we experience is a reflection of the host that she frequents. Because I was saying that host has an invested interest to have it, have Duchess rejected from a lot of spaces, considering the amount of money that she puts out to support creators. That if, Duchess doesn't have the spaces to go into, that's more of the pot for her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was also considering that, the way that Susu was like controlling like the panel and how people interacted and who said what when they said what, it sets the tone for the live. So I was thinking, well, maybe it's contingent on the live host. But honestly, the way that this lady just flip and flop, that
She
whole
told us she was a
hypothesis
Gemini
is.
too.
But listen,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
a
be honest with
Gemini
you.
and I don't believe in
Me
that shit
too.
she doing. Hey,
Right.
hey,
I was
twin.
like, hey twin, literally me and Sadari birthday is on the same day. Now here's the
So you
thing.
can't even let her do that. So she just a liar, is what y'all saying.
Well, the
Yeah,
only
no,
thing is,
she that was
no. This is what I'll say. I learned in my teens that I had to control
Is she trying
that
to come up?
twin, that other side. And so, if she's old, I could see like the way that her temper is and all of that. I used to be there, right? And so, what I see in her, what I used to clock in, and even in Kanye West and other Geminis who were like out of control, y'all ain't learned how to control your crazy. You haven't learned how to control that twin. I had to lock my girl up. My girl is locked up in a chain, mouth gag, everything. She can't talk. She can't come out. She can't do nothing. She could just look and growl. That's all she can do is look and growl. Go ahead, Sadari. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
mine's is locked up a little. But let me tell y'all, when we was in Bella Court, I told Bella, when I was on Bella Pen, I told Bella that this shit right here was gonna happen. When she came back to Susu Live and said Miss Nitra called her, I said, Bella, it's gonna be some bullshit. And now look. Now look. That lady's she's dangerous.
I just don't understand how if your blood pressure was that high, you spiked it.
But even after Nitra called, she stayed even longer.
Right.
Even longer. So that was in you, and Nitra's younger than you. So why does Nitra word is bond? And you, I mean,
Cause didn't Susu ask her,
yeah.
are
Because
you
remember, I
okay?
came off mute to ask her how her health is because Nitra said she looked distressed. And I came off mute and and Susu said exactly what I was finna say. She asked her how she feel health wise and everything. She asked her. She checked in with her several times, and even before the live ended, she said, "I'm fine." But we finna listen to it. She said that
I'm
she
trying
could
to
have been
get back to
stroked out. She
work.
said her blood pressure was high. She had a headache after the live, and she didn't realize what was going on, and that she could have stroked out as high as her blood pressure was. Is what she just
But
said on
she
the
the one
live.
who has been on tour since yesterday, maybe since Friday night.
Exactly. Like nobody's making you do this. You come
So
on now.
here's the thing, y'all remember when who was in the live on the panel? Think about the panel. It was me, Susu, Braid King, Trina, Laugh, Duchess, that boy.
I think she was mad because that boy was like, nah, that's not what you read in those messages. And that right there took her from
But,
0 to
but
100.
because we did the playback, that's what she got. That's what it switched up for
Right.
her because she was like doing all of that, and then they asked, and then when Braid and Trina both said, "Wait a minute, we don't give nobody else that. Why the hell no? We playing that shit back. Let's run it back." It was the
Right.
playback that got her.
I feel like Susu's live was the most, like when it comes down to fact checking, which is it's like the most evidence based messy live, right? So like we're gonna get into the mess, but we're gonna have a mess, but in truth, for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So to even like put the fricka on that live when it was honesty, it was she was making amends with people, they were burying the hatchet, it was so much positivity. You know what I'm saying? Like how you it was so feng shui, it was zen. You brought the chaos with that boy. So how if you can't blame nobody or say a circumstance had your blood pressure high, because I did not hear her blame anybody specifically, but to say that that circumstance had your blood pressure
Tommy
high
warned
and
her
every
that that was going to happen too.
I'm just over it. It's
Did
just
you
too
not
much.
remember when she said, you know what she said, what Messytok taught her?
How to be messy and how to fricka.
Oh.
Her word.
And she loved it.
Erica, where did you find it at? Did you find it on the blog?
What? Susu Live?
What you're gonna play? Yeah. What? No. Whatever she said somewhere else. Do you have that
It's
on the
live
blog or is it on
on
rewatch?
Nitra's.
It's gonna well, what she said just now was on Nitra Live about 10 minutes ago.
Okay. Because you
So
said you were gonna replay it.
no, I'm gonna replay. I'm gonna play her the live from Duchess and Susu to see like what she's saying happened, did not happen, and how she was
Okay.
feeling did not happen. But what she just said, I'm sure a blog already gonna post it. There was some bloggers in here, but what she just said about her being stressed out and that she was her blood pressure was up and that she felt like she was gonna stroke out. All of that came from Nitra's live just now, about 10 minutes ago.
Human
Okay. That
said,
way
read
I
your
know where to
message.
get it for Susu. I'm gonna
Oh,
drop down.
I can download my live. I
Okay.
can download that clip.
That would be amazing if you did that. That would be so amazing, so we can bring awareness to Susu.
Yeah.
There's a
If the
lady
blog
down
can catch
here.
it, I can clip it up and just and send it to her directly.
Yeah, I'd appreciate if you did that. Thank you,
You're
Erica.
This
welcome.
shit is some bullshit, Erica, for real. Like, I was literally sitting in Bella's panel when we were streaming y'all, and I kept saying, like, she gonna do some bullshit. Even once she said Nitra called her and told her to get down off the panel, I'm like, but Nitra wants you to get down off the panel. But then Nitra said that she has Susu blocked. So how did Nitra know that she was in that panel listening? So that means you got a troll page somewhere
Yep. She was watching.
and you were watching.
Just like that fricka that yo, let me tell you, y'all, I had my little I got a little dry erase board. It's cute too. It's gold lined that I got from Ross. She said, "That boy, yeah, I frickin' you." She said, "No," she said, "You frickin' me, so I fuck you." Boy, I was over here
Yeah, that shit
hollering.
was funny.
Other way around. The other way around. She said she fricka and he effed f.
No. She said, "You frickin' me, so I fucked you." That's what she said. Cause I said, she said, cause I wrote it on here. I said, "Fricka to fuck."
Which was crazy. Which was crazy. But do you want to put a wager on it?
Tessa Mess said
I
she
bet you
have the clip
Oh,
from
$50.
7 a.m.
oh, I got it. I got it up too. So, Tessa Mess, you can come and play it, but I got it too. Tattletale has the whole live. It's 3 separate clips, and they are about 2.5 hours, 3 hours worth of content. Erica, where we wrote when you wrote it. Oh yeah, and I had to mirror the camera. I had put that shit in the camera like this.
And that's the thing. She was on the road. I really thought she was having a good time this
Okay,
morning.
so I think that her personality inside of Susu's live is the personality she truly wants to have on this app.
Mm-hmm.
I 100%. You can't make me think any different or whatever. I think that because they are larger creators, I think that she is infatuated with the larger creator side of it. I'm not going to take away what happened today in the live because I truly feel like 77% of that was authentically her. And she let her hands that, she was let her hair down a little bit. She laughed, she talked, she was open, and she was receptive, she was listening, She was able to give feedback. She took accountability. She acknowledged. You get what I'm saying? Like even listening to her and Lil Touch conversation, I feel like that was a genuine conversation. Now, what's going to happen is that Little Touch conversation is going to get a rewind, and her thoughts are it's going to change because of somebody else's thoughts. So what I feel like is that while she has a strong personality, she is easily influenced as well too. Just because you have a strong just because you have a strong personality does not negate that you are easily influenced. And I think that that's exactly what the problem is with her, is that she's easily influenced by the people that are around her. Because Nitra is 50, you're 66. You are her senior. How can someone who was younger than you tell you what to do? When you had said that you're going to go where you want to go, be where you want to be, do this, da, 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 da. But I also think that she has a thing about acceptance, being accepted, being, she has the need to feel validated. And we got to go back to the point of her interview with Kev, where she said in that interview that Nitra space is her safe space because Nitra protects her. But Nitra also warned her last night too. Now, y'all don't forget about this now. Nitra warned her and said, you go run these streets with your thugs, and then I'll be sitting here waiting for you, and you want me to continue to protect you. I ain't gonna keep doing that. She ain't say it
Nitra
like
said
that.
that to her.
So
Nitra told her, you out here running these streets and you jumping from panel to panel, you doing all these things, and then come back home or come back here and expect me to protect you. She said, I'm not gonna keep doing that.
You know who's a problem for Duchess? Inevitable. Because that shit that happened in Bella's live between him and Birdie, he started that whole shit, Erica.
He did. We know. I'm gonna play all of that. And Inevitable also started the shit with her and Roro trying to create a problem with that shit in Roro when they was in Dimple 714X live.
Cause that shit, he threw a subliminal alluding that Birdie was in Dr. Dutch's inbox. Cause I got off mute. I said, so are you saying that she be in her DM? And that's when Birdie came out. Me and Bella had the same thought. Birdie came out and said, I'm not gonna lie, I was.
And then when I called his ass out, on it, and then he ran. I said, what the fuck you running for now?
Because he had Dr. Duchess thinking that she did it herself and she didn't. He threw that sub out there, like alluding to that shit. He's an issue. And I said, every time somebody talking about Dr. Duchess, he find his way there to jump up on the piano.
I don't give a damn about Inevitable. He's a small fry in at the bottom of the bucket that's done got stale and hard. I don't care about him. He's a supporting role that will never be a main character, right? So as far he did start that shit, and he is an issue, but it ain't the issue. It's Dr. Duchess herself. It's her influence. She listened. She's strong minded, but not independently minded.
I agree.
So, and that's no shade, no tea, no shade, because she does have personality. The lady is funny. I ain't gonna lie to you. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, the shit that she pulls is like, girl, stand in your shit when you're around the masses of people. You was in front of 2,400 people today, and you said to yourself that, hey, I'm gonna go where I want to go, do what I want to do, da 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 da. And then the person that is influenced,
plus the 1,000 people that was in Bella Live. So that was 3.4K people. That's just the people that was just in those live. Imagine how many others were streaming.
Yeah. Because I know Brenda's live was streaming, Laugh Live was streaming. You get what I'm saying? A few people were streaming as well. So you had over 4,000 people listening to you, and we listened to you tell the truth for real. You really want to go other places. You get what I'm saying? But they said Manny was streaming as well too. No shade, Bella. We sorry you took the numbers or whatever for the court thing, whatever. But the shit was interesting. It was involved. Susie had been live.
We was in the chambers, girl. We was in the chambers chilling. She gonna do Messy Monday tomorrow.
Yeah, but she's very strategic. What I will say is she's very strategic. And what I can't be mad at is that she's very well aware of what the fuck she is doing.
I heard her when she said, because if I can't tell you what to do in your space, you can't tell me what to do. I was like, does that equate to the money? Like, I was trying to put 2 and 2 together, but it wasn't equaling 4 because I'm trying to, like, if you're a guest on, like, I'm a guest on your panel, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, because I'm a guest and I'm throwing you big gifts, I'm supposed to be able to tell you what to do in your fucking live?
Yep, that's true. Let me see. Did y'all hear the test that she gave Susu? Y'all didn't hear it.
No.
So the test was, so we all know who Saint is. Saint is a big gifter. And then who was that came behind? Saint threw a Rose Nebula. And you know it lights up the screen. Y'all know I always do my song when Saint come in the other lives and gift and do, did that one too. And then whoever it was that gifted right behind threw Susu Interstellar. And then Saint threw Braid a Rose Nebula. And then the same person came behind and threw an Interstellar on Braid head. Almond Joy. When that happened, I said to myself, I said, oh, it's a gift battle. Right after I said that, Dr. Duchess came off of mute and she say, I want to throw you a big gift, but I don't want the people to have nothing to say and to talk. Da 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 da. Susu passed the test though. Susu said, oh nah, don't gift me. You ain't gotta gift me. Don't gift me. I don't need none of that or whatever. Keep it moving. But she wanted to though, because what she was trying to do is test Susu to see if she could buy her way in. She thought that was going to be her entry because she see that Susu already got the platform to get the gifts, get the big gifters already throwing her, and she wanted to see if she could squeeze her way in to be in a part of the. If she would have threw that gift in there, then it would have been a try to spin the block type shit, and then she'll come in and start doing a gifting contest. I saw it a mile away, but Susu wasn't falling for it. Susu smarter than that. You get what I'm saying? And after Susu told her no, my opinion is when her attitude changed. We're going to watch the clip and I'm going to let y'all see it for yourself or whatever. And her attitude changed. And then that's when the Dat Boy situation started happening and everything started going downward hill from there. Her attitude. And then when I said I got the clip cued, and she was like, you ain't gotta play it back. The message is right there. You already done read the messages. Susu, you got them. Susu said, well, they was giving it Erica Live. I said, I came off mute. I said, yep, because when we was listening to it, they said it was stuff that was omitted. And I asked, was there a response? And he sent them to me. We put them up on the green screen, which is how the blogger had them and everything. And that's what it was. I said, but then Susu said, but we want to listen to it. And it's like a transcript. And I said, well, I got it queued right now. And we was going back and forth. And I said, fuck that. Y'all, I had to pay $18 for rewatch. Ooh, can somebody CA me? But anyway, so that I could fast forward and rewind it timely so we could do it. And that's when her attitude, when we started clocking the shit, and then she gonna say, oh, I got a phone call. I didn't hear nothing y'all was talking about. Yeah, it's $17.99 for a month. It was $8.99 for a week. And that week expired yesterday. So when I went to go log, that was what was taking me so long in Susu Live. I had to pay $17.99 a month for the subscription for a month. I was like, oh, this is valuable. I ain't gonna keep it that long. But anywho, yeah, that's what happened. And that's when her attitude started changing. When we start clocking her shit right there in front of her attitude changed because we start holding her accountable and saying, and was Trina came off mute and was like, now the Dutch, now Dutch, you know that you added this, that, and that, da 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 da. And they said the little fricka, and she done learned a new word. Then that's when she said, yeah, I fricka, cause you fucked. I fucked you cause you fricka me. That's what I did. Thank you. And it went from there. And then next thing you know, she went on mute again. Hey, Nisi. She went on mute again or whatever. And then she came back. And that's when she told us about the Nitra. After her and that boy had they little back and forth and all this other shit. Somebody came up on the panel and said, well, I think you owe him an apology. She claimed she wasn't at her phone. She got 5. See, when you lie so much, you have to remember your lies. You can't remember a lie. You can always remember the truth, but when you lie so much, it's hard to remember a lie because you have to tell another one or whatever. But she's already had told us in Kev lied that she has 5 phones. So she came off of mute one time and I heard her listening to Bella live. I heard Nitra's voice in the background.
Yeah, she got caught in a few lies. Erica, like
Few
really noticed.
lies. I mean,
Yeah,
she's a pathological liar.
but today she got caught in a few, and I was like, damn,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah. IBC, some of the things, y'all, I got boys. So my peripheral vision and my ears be stuck. You get what I'm saying? So I'll be listening for small little things, those small little details. But when she came off mute and I heard Nitra's voice, either Nitra was on the phone with her at that time, or that was when Nitra was in Bella's live, or at the same time. You get what I'm saying? And the whole attitude when she came back and say, "What now? What y'all say now? This, that, and the third," you know? And I ain't gonna lie, I own it. I did go into a more so let me respect my elders type, like, well, okay, you good? You okay? You get what I'm saying? You know, all this other stuff. And Susu, we all did, you know. And Trina said, "Oh, hell nah. I'm getting out of y'all on some fugazi shit." She put that in the comments or whatever. And that's when it went left. And then she was like, "Well, Nitra told me to say that Nitra told me to tell y'all, she told me to get down, and she told me to tell y'all that she said it."
You know, only question I have for her is how you keep catching all these lives on the FYP, watching from the hallway, and then go in. Girl,
Thank
just say
you.
you follow these people on your backup page, and then when a conversation is about you, you go get that other phone and be like, "Hey, can I talk?" Because there's no way every time a conversation is about her, she heard it in the hallway or she caught it in the FYP.
No, she peeks through the window. You got to say it right.
Right, that part.
All right,
So
let's
I
take a
just
listen to the live of how it actually went down, because I want to see if she really did. I'm gonna play it now. I want to see if she really did. Where's there any point of her being distressed, and where because she said that she was in distress and that she was not, things was happening that we don't recall.
Same thing with your show tonight. I'm just on the outside listening in. And that's why I asked your permission. Can I be here? Because I know that there are going to be some places that are hostile to you.
Okay, so first things first, she said, "I'm asking your permission. Can I be here?" Nobody sent for her. So this is a classic sign that it was volunteer. She volunteered herself to be there.
I don't want to be where someone is hostile to me. I don't want to be fussing and fighting and carrying on. If I'm not welcome on your platform, say that and I'm gone.
Okay, so Dr. The one thing that I want to relay to you before we continue, right, is
This is when she first came up.
Just because I don't agree with you,
she only does 4 hours of sleep, y'all.
It does not mean I don't like you. And just because
likewise. Likewise.
I think that maybe
because I don't know you.
Right. And just because I think that some ways that you move might not be the ways that I would move, or I see some maybe issue in some of the movements that you make, it doesn't mean I don't like you as a person. I'm just watching this.
And you're entitled to your opinion. I can't take away your opinion. We can sit here and talk for 6 hours. But if you're determined to feel a certain way, you're going to feel that way. If I feel that,
I don't feel like anything personal. I'm just talking about the situation in itself. So here's what I think, right? I'm gonna just be blank because I don't like to ring around the rosy. I'm very just direct, right?
And I don't like to ring around the roses either, but seems that people think they can run the ring around my rose.
All right, so I want y'all to pay attention to, hey y'all, thank y'all for welcoming me, and I'm not gonna be able to say hello to everyone. So y'all, the comment cousins, y'all help mods, help welcome people in, say hello, all this other stuff, so I don't have to do it. Help hit the live goal, grab your heart meets, do all the things, share the live tap. But I want y'all to pay attention to how she came in the door and her attitude and how assertive and everything that she was and how it started.
But if I run it around theirs, then they get defended. Get defensive. I'm sorry. It's early.
No, it's
Go
okay.
ahead.
I just think that, the game is there for you to play it, and you're playing it very well, right? There's no problem in that.
I thought so.
Very well.
Maybe a little too well.
I feel like you may have a bit of agent of chaos going on, okay? And just hear me out. I'm not here to insult you or nothing, but I think there's a bit of agent of chaos here. Sometimes you're in Diamond's Live and you're talking great about Diamond's Live and talking poorly about Nitra's Live and the feelings that you feel there. Then you go to Nitra's Live and you talk about how great you feel in Nitra's Live and how you don't feel welcome, you don't feel this and you don't feel that in Diamond's Live. And it can look like, right, outside looking in, it can look like you are an agent of chaos in between both of those platforms, right? And it can look like you are playing the game, and that is perfectly fine with me to play the game because the game was well before you ever came along. You're just playing it better, right? It's already that is established. Kind of like, I know you like politics. It's kind of like capitalism or something. There's a system in place and it's been ahead of our time and you're playing it to the best of your ability. But it's the double talk. It's the I feel great over here. I love it here in Nitra's Live. And I feel comfortable here in downing Diamond's platform. And then going to Diamond's platform and downing the feelings that you feel over there in Nitra's Live. But I support both of them. Could you just do without maybe that? Or if you have those feelings, maybe you can just hash it out with both of the platforms and either never go back or just continue to stay there with the situation alleviated.
You said a lot.
Thank you.
You said a lot. So what is the question? Can I begin question?
Just hash it out with both platforms with whatever issue you have. And either stay
for me, there's nothing. For me, there's nothing to hash out. If they don't have a problem with me, if Nitra, because Nitra is very outspoken, so is Diamond. They tell me what they think.
Confident, you.
If they're not
out my head, confident.
that, Dr. Duchess, I got a problem with you. Dr. Duchess, you did this to me. You did that to me. Why should I let TikTok, people on TikTok dictate to me how I should feel about them or how they should feel about me when some of y'all done went through the same stuff with them? What makes y'all different?
Okay,
did y'all hash it out?
What makes it different?
And no, I'm not speechless.
So what makes it different is each of these platforms have supporters. And
so you're talking on behalf of the supporters.
No, I'm talking on behalf of the creators. If you really love them, put them in a position.
I don't feel like I put them in a position when I belong to both platforms.
But you're talking about badly about their platforms to each other's platforms.
How?
So I heard you in the interview here say you prefer Live over Diamond's Live. But you're there in Diamond's Live out of loyalty.
Not yet.
See, I don't think that was the direct question as I received the question. Okay. I thought the question, go ahead and repeat the question, the direct question that I was asked.
She has a tendency to listen to respond instead of listening to understand. And I noticed that a lot with her. She doesn't even let you get your complete thoughts out before she's ready to respond and not even knowing what you're about to say come next. And that's what she does. So, and that's where she goes to do the over talking. And, it's no shade to you, Tansy, but it's definitely giving me very much narc. I'm sorry. And I'm not a professional by any means necessary. by any means necessary, but it's very manipulative, so that you can take control of the question itself. She's trying to take control of the question itself instead of the response.
But do you notice that doesn't fly and it's not really productive in a conversation with someone who is level-headed? So she actually has to circle back, and that's why she has to ask Susu to ask the question again or refocus it, because it's easy for her to do that when she's like in an argument, right? Because she has no interest in hearing what the other person has to say. But when someone is level-headed and it's not an emotionally charged conversation, she actually has to bring that back and hone in and listen.
Correct.
So actually keeping your tone and keeping your composure, especially with dealing with people like that, is how the other person controls the situation. And that's where Susu had the upper hand.
Yeah. And so I think she met her match with Susu. Go ahead.
She sees everyone as you're her opponent. No one is her equal. You're her opponent. So that's how she exhausts you so that she can win. It's a fight. It's a conversation for her.
Your service breaking up, Confident.
I want to add something.
I said
As a
she
self-proclaimed,
sees you. Everyone is an opponent. She's not having a conversation with anyone. Every conversation with her is a fight to her. So you are her opponent. So her goal is to exhaust you mentally, and that's how she wins. It doesn't matter if she's right or wrong. She just wants to win.
Correct.
I do want to add something as a narcissist so that you guys can understand what she's doing. She always sees anyone that she's talking to as inferior. So that's why she has that tone. And we know that our tone, where we speak, will also make you feel belittled by any statements that we make or any questions that we ask. It's our tone that you really should be listening to, and how we feel like we're superior to you and everybody else.
You're right.
Correct question I was asked was the
She always
issues that
references
you
that I'm a
have.
fighter. I've been fighting.
You stated you had issues.
No, not you. No, you, not you, Susu. The question that the question that you say I spoke to on Cab the Comic Live, when I was directly asked how I felt, where did I feel more comfortable? Mm-hmm. And I also gave an answer as to why I felt more comfortable with Nitra. It's a different kind of platform. It is not. Is Diamond Platform and Nitra Platform are two different platforms. They do two different set of things. They have two different set of rules. I feel like in Nitra's platform, I can relax more. Okay, there is no game being played over there.
So I'm not on the war, like the game war, not the real thing. But
yes,
the game war is Diamond's platform.
Coco, that's what I said.
And your entertainment, relaxing platform is Nitra's.
Yes. I feel when I'm in the mafia, I feel I'm completely in defense mode. When I go to Nitra, I'm not defending anything. I'm not sniping anybody. I'm not doing anything. Okay, I'm just in the room.
Why do you feel like you need to defend yourself?
Thank you for the follow.
Like, why is that?
Are you not asking me questions?
No, not here. Not here.
Okay.
You said you feel defensive, like you have to snipe and stuff. My question is, why are you sequing that type of energy of like being defensive?
This was towards the end.
I don't think I'm seeking it. I just think I'm in that posture. And if you can't understand that, then I can't make you understand it. There are some places we can go where we feel that we gotta be in a defensive posture because we know there is hostility directed at us. There are other places that we might go, like for example, coming here to your room. Why should I feel defensive in here? I don't know you. You don't know me. But if I start feeling defensive, it's because I'm.
It's just a conversation.
I'm sorry.
feeling defensive, honestly. It's just a conversation. I'm not attacking you for anything. I actually think, like I said, you're playing the game that's already been set for you. So I don't know why you would feel defensive in here. I'm just saying,
But
why
that was my
are you
question.
seeking?
If I don't know you and you don't know me, why should I feel defensive with you? Until I start to get to knowing you and you get to knowing me. Now, am I starting to feel defensive? Yes. I'm starting to feel defensive because it's as if you're the school teacher checking me. But every time I try to answer you, it's as if you don't want to hear my answer.
No, Dr. Duchess, this is voluntary and you asked to come up here.
Yes, so if you don't want me here, I can go.
That's not what I'm saying, so I need you to hear me.
Okay. You were having a discussion about something involving me. Go ahead.
We recap everybody. We recap everyone. This is voluntary.
Okay.
This is voluntary. And you
Right.
to be involved in the conversation or have a conversation, engage a conversation with me, right?
Okay.
So for me to have a better understanding of what I'm replaying, recapping, and listening to, thank you, Tequila, I would have to ask you questions, right? These questions are not for me to have you feeling defensive or attacked. This is just a topic of discussion. This is what's going on. You're hot in these streets, girl. I need you to know that.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to ask you questions, and I'm not the type of person that's just going to ask you questions for answers that are just like the best answers from you. Sometimes you might have to like be honest, and sometimes you might have to talk about things that maybe you don't, you don't agree with, and stuff. It's okay for us to disagree, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's okay for us to have a conversation. It's not like I'm not trying to like badger you or like get at you or anything. You're asking a genuine question because your words are already on recording. So your words are that you feel defensive in Diamonds Live. And what I'm saying is, what about that energy is interesting for you? I want to know more about you. Why do you go to spaces where it's adversarial? Red versus blue, us versus them. Why are you looking for that on this app?
Why do you think I'm looking for it?
Because you enter the lives. The lives are already existing. You have to enter it. So that means you're seeking it.
I disagree. I'm gonna disagree with that.
Explain, because I would like to know, why?
Because I disagree with that. I think that if I like Diamond, if I like a creator, and I want to be in that space with that creator, and I want to support that creator, and there are people in that space that don't like me, that's your right not to like me. It is also my right not to like them. But is it their right to say that I can't be in a space that's not their space either? I have the right to be in her space if I like her and want to support her, want to be there with her. So if there are other people in that space,
you like to get their ass. That's what I want. You like to fuck with them back. That's why you go back. You want to fuck with them back. You feel like they fuck with you. You want to fuck with them back harder, and that's why you go back every day. Is because I want to fuck with you back.
That's true. That's true.
That's all. I mean, a lot of us are messy. Messy is in all ages and all rights. Shit, in all tax brackets. You get what I'm saying?
And that's true.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Can I expound on that a little bit? When I first went into that space, I went in as a psychologist, just giving advice and education, right? Then I learned about the sniping game. Okay. When I asked them to teach me the sniping game, they taught me the sniping game. So I started sniping. So I found out that when you snipe people over there, they can get mad. They can tell you how they feel. They can say F you, blah, blah, blah. I would laugh it off. Okay. But for some of them, it got personal. Okay?
Erica.
So they started personally coming at me. So my attitude.
Yes, ma'am.
Did she say she provided education?
She
Where's
sure
the
did.
clip? Can somebody find the clip? That's
She said
all.
she said that she went to Diamond's Live to provide advice and education.
Studies.
Clock it. Clock it.
Wait, doesn't it sound like she's describing how she studied? Yeah, she's describing how she studied that particular platform. Listen to her, y'all.
I think when she was providing education, she was doing it on the white side because over here on the black side, all she do is argue. Her words, not mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna get down because there's more I could say.
Hey, feel free to express your thoughts and opinions. Anybody is welcome on the panel. We're not blocking anybody. It's a free space. So yeah, everybody's welcomed. Just no disrespect. That's all I ask.
Child, I need to get down too because I love talking
I'm
about
gonna get.
narcissism. Let me get out too because I'm gonna talk too
But I
much.
love your feedback. Look, I ought to pull a T on you and say, no, you sit right there.
You was okay.
I ain't gonna strong
You're
arm you
trying to
though.
run me away
Like
because they would attack Diamond and they would say she shouldn't be able to do this. She's sniping me. She's doing this. And Diamond would always say, but this is a business. This is the way we do it over here. Mm-hmm. So I felt like there were certain ones in the room who was trying to run me off. Okay. Mm-hmm. Particularly men. Okay. Mm-hmm. So my attitude became, I'm not going anywhere till I get ready to go. I will play your game and I will beat you at it.
Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. If the system is in place and you got the coins, do your thing. But you know, every action is a reaction and it keeps on going and it keeps on rolling and it keeps on rolling. And if you're okay with that, you're a grown ass woman. I don't have no problem with that. And if at the same time you're able to support your favorite platform, I have no problem with that.
That's my whole position right there. That even though I was fighting against folk in the space and they were fighting against me, we were all supporting the creator.
Do you ever snipe someone first? Do you ever start it? It's okay to be honest. Do you ever start the
Yes.
issue? Okay, yes. I want to know. I want to know more about that. So, if the sniping game was free to get them back, right? Is it like you're sniping people that you have issues with? Because it first started out, you want to get them back, right? But then it goes into, I like this game. I'm going to drop this person.
No, that's not how I was playing the game. I always told them that I was sniped for over talking. This is during the topics. Over talking, getting into a yelling, cussing fight where we could not hear what either one was saying or interrupting each other. And then I had a rule. If I snipe you once and you paid to come back or someone paid to bring you back, I did not snipe you again.
Okay. Okay, so you're like, I'm not going to do the double thing. I'll just get you the first time.
Right.
If people want you back,
I'll just get you the first time and I'll leave and I'll leave you alone.
Okay.
Because if somebody care enough if someone care enough to bring you back, okay, somebody spent their money to bring you back, just like I spent my money to take you down. So I would respect the other person's money.
Okay.
And say, okay, they brought them back and I'm going to leave them alone. There were also many times when...
Never double pay for one. There's not one person you could think of that you were like, they brought them back and you got rid of them again.
Right.
There's not one person.
No, okay. I can't think of one offhand. Now, there have been a couple of them that I've gotten into personal battles with.
Sniping is dropping, guys. So when she says sniping, she means paying to drop. She pays the 30 to drop them. If somebody pays the 60 to bring them back, she leaves them there. She don't pay 120 is what she's saying. Okay, we get somebody.
Right. And the sniping is without words. There are versions of it. You can snipe with final words and you can snipe without any final words. And each one is a different price.
So, Dr. Duchess, let me tell you, on this side of Messytok, most creators have that game. That game is in place. It's not a game, it's just the incentive, right? If you are tired of somebody being on my platform right now, I have a CA where they can send $25, they'll have final words, or $30 and they don't have final words. And it'll be 50 or 60 to bring them back. Okay. So
can I also clarify one more thing for you?
Mm-hmm.
When you use the diamond money gun, that's a $50 snipe. And the only reason why
that's extra. I don't have that here because
right, but over on the Mafia, you can either send the money to the Cash App, which is 30 or 35. But if you use the diamond money gun, you have to use it's 50.
Prices went up
because of the amount that TikTok is going to take out. You understand that? Because when I first got there, that was
get paid in diamond money gun. Good morning, baby.
So I always snipe with the diamond money gun because it was easier for me to pick the phone up on the desk and just hit the button and send the snipe than it was to pick up the phone, find the Cash App, put in the information, that sort of thing. And when I first got in there, I didn't even have Cash App. So I always used the diamond money gun.
Okay, so that puts more of a target on your back because people can see
it's out loud
that you've sniped them.
There you go. Yes.
Okay, that's a little bit of a more dangerous game because most of the people that get drops here stay anonymous so that there's no drama, right? But
and they can do that in Diamond's live too because Diamond doesn't reveal the Cash Apps.
Okay, can I say something real quick, please?
But with the
absolutely.
So when you send a diamond money gun, and because you get gifts, right? Mm-hmm. So TikTok automatically takes a little bit off the top as soon as you get it, and then when you cash it out or when you take it out back in coins, it's like about like a 60-40 thing, right? They keep 60, you get 40. It's not 50-50. So the $50 gift or the money gun, whatever, by the time she gets it, it's like $20.
Yep.
So she's wasting money doing the money gun than she would just to do the Cash App.
Absolutely. But she created from my understanding from her words in another live, she created the diamond money gun game.
No, she created the bank.
Oh, the bank.
She created the bank. She said that in Nature's Live that she had created the bank over there in Diamonds where she can do the diamond money guns, keep them in there, and then it's all banked up for her. That way if she drops somebody, she can say, take it to the bank.
I would like to add on to that. When she's talking
Thank
about
you for the CA, I appreciate the support. Go ahead.
When she talks about the CA versus the diamond money gun, I'm just going to inform you too that as a narcissist, we would rather give you a diamond money pum because it shows our strength versus a CA where you don't even see anything. They just say that, you have to drop because someone sniped you. Versus when you send 6, like it's a power thing. When I sent 6 money pumes to Diamond when Dr. Duchess made a mistake and gave it to Cherry Cola, I wanted to be the hero. I wanted to be the one seen at that point. So that's why I then gave Diamond the 6 money pumes.
I remember that day. I remember.
Ooh,
I respect your
that just
honesty,
gave me
Tansy.
chills, child. Oh, that reminds me of somebody else. But let me hush. Go ahead.
That's all I came up here for. Was just to kind of make sure that I'm pretty sure other people are aware, but she's actually wasting money by doing the diamond money guns, right? As opposed
We don't
to
care
just
about the
sending.
waste. We don't care about the waste. We
How do you
only
not
care
care about the waste?
Seen.
We care about
See,
being
I'm good on all
seen.
that. No, thank
We
you.
we don't
I would
care
rather
about,
somebody read off, I got a $50 cash app as opposed to a diamond pew pew that
and
you're going
that
to only get
doesn't
half
do
of.
anything for our self-esteem or our ego or our narcissistic tendency. When we
Oh,
give
you're
you,
making so
when
much
we
sense to me, Tansy. Go ahead.
It's the
when
recognition.
exactly, and that I did it. It's that I thing again.
I'm
I
going back
gave,
down.
It's the centering of it
I
all.
exactly. I gave Diamond those 6 money pumes after Dr. Duchess
Can
made a
I say
mistake
this
and
real
gave it
quick?
to Cherry Cola.
I don't know because I actually, now that I've been thinking about it, Erica, and she said she about to close on her house. You know, when you trying to buy a house, getting a bunch of random cash apps from all over the place that got other people's names on them ain't gonna make sense to the house buying people. But if you tell them that your job is content creating, you're a live host, and they can see the funds coming to your name on the TikTok thing and you use it as tax purposes like you're able to, then it's easier to get over the hump of having to worry about proving income with all of them cash apps.
That makes
I agree.
sense.
And I
I
know that
agree.
her and Dr. Duchess have been talking on the back end for quite some time. So I don't know if that's what's kind of started the whole, because I thought it was weird too. But today when she said I'm closing on my house, it hit me like, oh, that's why you needed it to go from, because Diamond, the way Diamond thinks, she would never tell y'all to do it with Diamond money pupils because she lose half of her money that way.
But wait a minute, AJ, hold on. But wait, no, because she filed taxes on her CA, right? So they not looking at
Yes,
the
you file taxes on the
itemization.
VA, but I'm talking about accessibility and ease of understanding when it comes to bank and lenders and all
Oh,
the things. It just makes more sense for her. If I'm gonna say I'm doing it on TikTok, that is an easy way to go ahead and prove it and be done with it. Do you see what I'm saying?
but she could use her tax returns for that though. So she's filing taxes. Let's be fair here, right? So they doing bank statements and all the other things or whatever because she can take her bank statements from TikTok and deposit it and show her tax returns on the CAs and the Zelles and all the other stuff. She wouldn't need an itemized of the CAs. Now, what you're saying is very logical because it shows the bulk of her income coming from. She can validate the bulk of the income coming from the platform itself. So I get what you saying there. You get what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
to be fair to on Diamond's behalf, congratulations on her home. And I don't want to deep dive into her pocket, so to speak, if that makes sense. But that does make sense because I did not understand how do we go from, and I've been on the app for damn near 6 years now or whatever, and been around that her platform and stuff, and I was like, dang, they doing diamond money guns. Now I know that was her favorite gift when it first came out. I was like, fuck, they doing that's $50. That should drop me and bring me back. But then when you break it down, because how TikTok does now after the shutdown, how much they take now and stuff, but it does make more sense how it would financially benefit more, so to speak, to show, hey, this is the chunk that I get from the actual job itself versus the CAs.
Yeah, because I don't know. I just figured maybe like bank lender wise, it just is easier to prove when it's coming straight through the app. But that's all I wanted to add. Thank y'all for having me.
I
I'm literally
appreciate
headed
you.
to go clean flows.
Girl,
I'm
go
gonna
clean
add
them
one more.
clothes. You better make sure they shiny it in the mud, sucker.
I'm gonna add one more thing. When Dr. Duchess talks about she established a bank, that she has a bank with Diamond and she has a bank with other people, that's her narcissistic tendency coming out again.
Control.
Right, because not only that, but it's talking about the CAs. Instead of her sending, what she's doing is she's taking a lot of money, she's exposing Diamond and saying, look, I created a bank with Diamond. A bank, a whole bank. Do you understand the language that she's using?
Mm-hmm. The control of it all. Yo, this is telling me so much about somebody else, child, that is eerie.
I wanted to say one thing too. Hey y'all, hey everybody, hey cousins down here and the ones that I don't like to. Hey to y'all too. But anyway, so Erica, one thing about the recognition when it comes to narcissists, the fact that the diamond money gun was chosen had absolutely nothing to do with the fact that that's that's the host's favorite gift, right? It's the loudest gift other than the lion. It's the loudest, most disruptive. So if you think about it, when the diamond money gun go off, it goes off a couple of
And it
times,
stops
which means
everything
that
in
it
its
interrupts.
tracks.
Yes, people pay attention to who sent it. Not only that, it interrupts the conversation. So it's like kind of like me. Hey, we getting ready to take the attention off of what's going on, and it's all about, you know what I'm saying, like the gift I'm sending. So now
Mhm.
people are paying attention. So when you're paying attention to who sent it, it's noted. It's noted. So it's, girl, when I tell you
That's
this shit is
very
so deep,
true.
that's why I be talking your ear off about this shit, Erica. It's literally deep and it's very sick.
Girl, I wish you could see the
Well,
chills on my
I would like
arm.
to. I would like to say you're 100% right. First of all, that the way the sound of the diamond money pum pum, now that in itself and how big it is, that tells you how big the narcissist really is in terms of her the level of narcissism. So we will pick the biggest, loudest, just like you said, and the most visually stimulated gifts, because not only does it serves, it heightens, it increases our dopamines and serotonin, but it also makes people say wow, and we want people to say wow, that we did that wow factor.
All right, let's keep playing. And I want to be clear that Tansy is not diagnosing her. She is
Yes,
talking
she
about her
is.
own personal traits.
No, she's
And
not.
Talking about my own
she
personal
said,
traits,
she
I
said from
give, look at my gift level, girlfriend. I'm the one that gave Diamond 6 month diamond pum pums. I sent it to Diamond to resolve an issue. That's a me thing. I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about narcissism because I'm a narcissist.
But you're
I,
talking about what she's doing.
I'm talking about what I'm
she's
doing when
giving
I give out those
examples.
gifts.
So she's giving an example, but she said
But
that's
at the
what
same
we
time,
do.
game recognized game. Ain't nobody crazy. Game
Right,
recognized game.
right, right. She made a
And I
big
have the
deal.
money
Made a
to do
front case.
so.
All right, look at my gifting badge too. Like, come on.
No, no,
But
no,
at
no,
the end
no.
of the
But it
day,
doesn't do the same thing for you that it does for me.
But
all
this is
right.
not about
But
Tansy. So we're not
no,
gonna
no,
make
it's
this
not.
live. We're not gonna
It's not
center
about her.
Tansy because I'm
It
not
was
gonna.
about Duchess.
I don't want to
It was
feed you
about Duchess.
Tansy. I'm not gonna feed you Tansy. I'm being straight up with you. You get what I'm saying? So
Actually,
Right.
I'm not. I'm just trying to help
you
you
giving me a better
understand.
understanding, yes, because
Right.
I
That's
do
all I'm
appreciate that
doing.
feedback because it's helping me in other ways. Though, go ahead.
Hmm.
Erica,
Hey,
that made me
Diamond.
very
Good,
proud.
good, good evening.
I'm getting ready to drop, but that made me very proud that that you're tuned in. You picking up what I'm putting down?
Absolutely.
Okay, love you, girl.
I love you more.
I'm picking it up too.
We all picking it up.
All right, go ahead, Storm.
No, I don't have anything else to say. I was just saying, like, the way that people, because I'm not the only one in the comments saying the same thing. So, the way that she's sounding, maybe we're all wrong, but if we're wrong, we're wrong. But the way she's saying we, and that's what we do, because when you're talking about what Duchess does as far as the money guns and this and the other, she's like, well, that's what we do as narcissists, including her, as if just because she's doing that, she's a narcissist just like her. That's all we were looking at. If she's not talking about her, or she's not going to stand on business and say she is talking about her, then it is what it is. But I mean, that's all we're hearing in the comments is she's saying we, and that's what we do, and blah blah blah. So why is she doing it? If she's not a narcissist, then why is Dr. Duchess doing it? Is she doing it for
The
the same
better
reason a
question is,
narcissist does
why
that?
is her action mimicking mine?
Okay, again, this is not about Tansy. What's up, therapist?
Hold on, babe.
Got your backup. You don't know who I like, but go ahead.
Nothing. I was just okay. Nothing. I'm gonna get down.
She said, "Hold my mule." I can hear it tip on the tip of your tongue. You want to say so, but okay, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and keep playing the clip. So, y'all, what we're watching is the conversation between Susu and Dr. Duchess. Y'all, this happened about I'm on Central Standard Time. The first share when I looked in my DMs was at 4:45 a.m. my time. So this had to be about 5:45, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time when this kind of began. And keep in mind, the live was already going on. Susu was recapping the Kev and Duchess live, and Duchess came in. If y'all were not here before, Duchess came in and she requested up on her own, wasn't asked to come up, and she asked, hey, am I allowed to be here? She was granted the permission, and this is what this is how the conversation ensued. And we were just giving some feedback on the things that we had heard and pointing out some of the things and some of the behaviors that were exhibited during the conversation. And that's where we are. Y'all got it? Okay.
Erica, can I say this one thing? Because it's been on the tip of my tongue, right? What I see, and this is just my opinion, is Dr. Duchess is exposing his creators. If I can buy you, you're buyable. So all the bullshit that they claim, like I can't be bought, I can't this, she's just exposing that this is who you really are.
Facts.
And I'm exposing you for who you are. Since you I. And nobody can't do this and nobody can't do that. That's just my opinion, Sadari's opinion, not the host. Do not blame the host.
All right. And I appreciate your feedback. That is, I mean, she is, and she does itemize in how her thoughts is, even throughout this conversation. You know, to me, Dr. Duchess, if you are in here, I think you talk a wee bit too much. You get what I'm saying? You know, but hey, that's not for me because I talk too much too. Shit, I don't never shut up. But let's keep listening. So I can't clock you on that.
Diamond Money gun, when you shoot it, it shoots your name across the screen that you the one shot.
So then now everybody knows.
She just said the same exact thing that Tansy just said.
Right? Basically. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna move gears because I don't have a problem with you supporting the platform and doing the drops and all that. That's nothing to me. Cause I heard you apologize about reading some of those, so that's good that you did. Because when I heard it, I was like, those probably didn't need to be read. Although they don't need to be in your DMs asking you for money, I think the nice thing to do is to not read it out. You know. Especially if it's somebody who's, having ideations and things like that. But you've already apologized for that, so I don't want to dwell too much on that.
Did you hear me? Did you hear me before I read the messages? I said I'm not going to read any messages
because you asked those people, should I keep going?
Now, the other thing is, Susu, did you not hear me when I said I'm not going to read anything that's got to do with mental health? With any request. About which one?
The woman that wanted to unalive. It's mental health.
Which woman wanted to unalive?
Young lady, the 27-year-old young lady that said she had no parents. She felt like she wanted to unalive. She wanted to finish her school and she needed help with tuition and you could pay it straight to the school. I don't know if you realize.
Okay. Now I remember.
Yeah.
I remember. See, I felt that was just scamming because I get a lot of that. But that's my feelings.
Please stop.
So that is not accurate, Dr. Duchess. When you read that one out, that was very specific. You said prior to you were scrolling through and you found that one specific. And I'm gonna be honest, it was CP. Their initials were CP. I'm not gonna call their name. Susu is absolutely correct. She spoke on that the girl led with, hey, I lost my parents at a very tender age, which left them to deal with their siblings. She's sending money back home, but she is going back to school to get her life together. She just need help with tuition. She done had side ideation and all she just need help is with the school if she can. And then
Erica,
she also called the name.
Can I clock in on this really quickly?
Absolutely.
It is so hard for me to believe a mental health professional educated up to the doctorate level of a degree would consider any type of ideation, suicidal ideation as a scam, when that is one of the only reasons that your actual rights as a patient can be taken by articulating that. So this is sick. Like you literally, where you cannot make a decision for yourself, where you get put on a hold for 72 hours and you cannot leave. How? Are you a doctor? Like this is the type of behavior that causes people to bring your profession into question or your credentials into question. Because even if you thought it was a scam, I can understand you not being able to intervene because it's outside of your area of practice. She could be in another state, whatever the case may be. Why would you expose it? Because we take that seriously. There's no way for you to prove that they are not serious, especially when they have trauma accompanying it. You can justify it. Financial stress, family loss. Like, who plays with that? Who plays with that? I'm gonna stop.
This is crazy. This is this is wild. I have had people inbox me and ask me for funds as well several times, especially when I was gifting. I am in recovery from gifting and haven't gifted in over a year. So I'm so proud of myself. I haven't gifted in over a
Nay,
year
baby,
other
hush
than
back there.
penny gifts. But I would never like I would never this y'all as somebody who actually has a license, like this is wild work what she's saying. She like this is so dangerous and so harmful, the things that she is saying. Like, please don't believe this is how those of most of us are. I don't know what the hell. I think this is a joke, and Ashton Kutcher is gonna come out because I think we're all being punked. This is ridiculous. I'm speechless. I gotta get down. I can't even like this is a lot to take in as somebody who actually is a mental health professional.
I totally agree. And you know what? The this is the play in that having Susu repeated it backfires, right? Because it turns into a later, well, why did you repeat it if it was dangerous? Why did you repeat it if it was, you know what I'm saying? So be mindful of that. I don't remember what was it forcing you to repeat something that was dangerous the first time
Mm-hmm.
is now you repeated it. If it was so bad, why did you?
Yep. And the person that it was, I empathize with you heavily.
I can't
And
even get there.
my thoughts and prayers are with you and your siblings. I know how it feels to lose a parent and be feeling like you out here alone. You did not deserve that. And you are stronger than what you think you are. You are better than what you think you are. This is just rain during a storm. Just know that the sun is going to still shine and it's going to get brighter and you're going to be bigger and better. And those seeds that you are already planting, they're going to sprout and they're going to grow tremendously. Tremendously. You and your siblings are going to be able to feed off the harvest that you have from that one seed that you have planted. And know that you are valuable and you are everything. And I pray that those ideations that you have, that they go away, and you know that you are worthy and you are valuable, and your siblings need you. They need you more than anything, and they love you.
Erica, do you know if the bloggers bleeped her name out when she read it? Because I was in there and I heard it.
That's
But
how I
do you
know.
know?
That's how I know who it is.
So the bloggers wasn't able to bleep the name out?
Yeah, and that's why I won't repeat the name. But let me keep
Oh,
going.
man.
I'm gonna play, and I'm gonna step away for a second.
Assume.
Yes, I can.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot assume that every person that tells you they want to unalive is lying.
But I also can't assume that everybody that comes in my box with a sad story, it's not just playing games. And why didn't they go through the mafia as I instructed them to do?
Okay, here's my thing.
If I have announced multiple times, come through the mafia to ask for help. Okay, you've heard me say that. The mafia can attest to the fact that I have said that many, many times. Why are you in my inbox manipulating me?
Okay, but what I'm trying to say is, in your field, as a psychologist with over 40 years of practice, you cannot assume that everybody in your DMs that says they want to unalive is not serious. Those are things that in your realm of your work, in your life's work as a psychologist,
I'm not gonna let you or anyone else keep telling me what the guidelines are for my field. Okay? Or what game I can play on TikTok, or what kind of freedom of speech I can have on TikTok.
But you're allowed to do whatever you want, right? But
because according to most of you, I'm not even a doctor. So why do you keep challenging me about my credentials when most of you are running around saying you don't even believe I'm a doctor?
Well, it's because of moments
So
like
why do y'all
this.
keep coming at me about that?
It's because of moments like this, ma'am. When somebody is saying they want to unalive themselves and they've trusted that information in you, whether they're lying or not, that's not on you.
I didn't even know that person's information. That was a TikTok name. I have no responsibility for that person.
I'm not saying you have a responsibility for that person, but it's unethical to assume that if somebody...
I'll tell you what's unethical. It's unethical, Sue, for us to deal with anybody asking us for money when we don't have a relationship with them.
I just want to be able to speak, right? Because this is my platform and I want us to have a conversation. I don't want us to talk at each other. I want us to talk with one another. Here's the thing, Dr. Duchess. This is why people are poking holes in your career, is because I know many mental health professionals, doctors of psychologists. Okay, I want to make sure I specify because I know you said there's differences in whatever, right? So I'll speak the way maybe you might understand. Doctors of psychologists that are mandated reporters. And whether or not people are lying about if they want to take their life, they still take that seriously. There's no room for them to not assume that that person is being honest about how they're feeling. Now, you can feel like, okay, you're trying to get money about me. Yes. But the truth is, if they're saying stuff like that, there could be truth to it. And it's like kind of a responsibility for you as a professional to, if you're not going to take them serious and if you're not going to send them any money, at least not read those things out loud.
You're probably right about that. But again, as a mandated reporter, I think a lot of people get what a mandated reporter is wrong. Okay? A mandated reporter is not reporting anything somebody tells you. That's not what a mandated reporter is.
Well,
if you tell me right now that you want to.
What's up, Omar?
No,
You
I
just
just
been
came to say,
listening.
everybody named Mama's a mandated reporter. As soon as a bitch get food stamps, she's a mandated reporter. A bitch get on a PTA, she's a mandated reporter. All these motherfuckers mandated reporters, but they be sitting around watching all the bullshit go down until it's somebody that they don't like. Everybody is for mental health, but nobody does anything unless it's a person they don't like.
Tell me, how much did you cost? Was it 1,000? Was
Do
it
I hear
500?
a washed up has been trying to talk to me?
Do I see a
Do I hear a
raggedy
washed up has been
looking,
trying to talk to me? Do
big
I hear one of
eye,
the
looking like
main
he got
people that
thyroid
the shoe is fitting
issues
like a
on
motherfucker?
his panel with your big
Do I hear
lips and
that?
your big broad
Anyway,
nose
Erica,
and
you know
your
I can't even
wrinkled
talk to you. This
face.
person
Can
does
you
not
tell me
exist in my
why
atmosphere.
you didn't age
That's why they want attention
gracefully?
trying to talk
Can
to
you
me.
tell me why you
I think
didn't
I'm
age
probably one of the
gracefully?
only men that she has
Can you
interaction with.
tell
That's why
me why your
she's on
breasts stink
TikTok
like
trying to get
someone's
interaction from
ass?
men. Because she can't even get interaction from the man that she's at home with.
Can you tell me
Come
why
on.
you're aging so horribly?
Hey,
Oh,
she is.
That's enough.
come on, I have one question. Because you used to work in the mental health field, are you still not a mandated reporter? You're still a mandated reporter, correct?
I live my life differently than other people do.
No, but that's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you, are you not still a mandated reporter?
Yes, I just helped
Okay,
someone
that's it.
about 2 months ago. I actually had to help somebody get treatment.
Okay, so you still a mandated reporter.
I'm
But
just
we
a good
don't
person. I'm a good person. If I see something happening
You
regardless, I'm
can't
going
be
to
a
do
good
something else.
person. He was purchased by Dr. Dutchy.
How? I haven't received $1.
Yes, you have. She just didn't
No,
call your name out.
no.
She saved a
I
lot
haven't
of
received a
people.
dollar.
The strawberry ones.
And
She
I'll
no,
put it out
she
there. I'll
saved
let
a
y'all know
lot
if
of
I'm getting some
people.
money. I
She
haven't
saved
received
a
a
lot of
dollar.
people. She didn't. You
This
notice
is a
how
high
she was
profile
taking
case
her
for my
time. Why are
profile
you
case for
talking
my
over
firm, so it
me?
will bring me more
Why
clients.
are you talking over me?
Why you even talking to
So
me?
this
Why
is
are
a
you talking to
thing.
me?
This is a
Talking
thing.
over
We
me.
need
Why are
to
you
be
talking
for
to me?
real. We need to
Five,
be
Erica,
for real.
Erica,
four,
Erica. When you want to talk to
whoops,
me, hit me up. But this one don't exist in nowhere in my world.
three. Thank y'all.
Hit me up, Erica, when you want to talk to me.
All right, let's get back to the clip. All right.
Unalive yourself. I'm not mandated to go report anything.
If you're a mandated reporter, you're mandated to report it because it's in the word itself.
No,
Mandated
no, it's
report.
not. But
Mandated
there are guidelines around a mandated reporter. If you say right now in this law,
that. Can you help me maybe know like how because I always thought a mandated reporter is mandated to report, but you help me
everybody
understand.
thinks that, but they're wrong.
Okay, tell me because I want to learn from you.
No, they are wrong. Uh, you can say right here, right now, that you want to hurt yourself. I'm not mandated to do anything. Just because you say it, don't make me mandated to put the phone down, go call the police, to go get help for you. None of that. And nobody's going to hold me responsible for not getting involved. Man, there are guidelines around mandated reporters. So I think what it would benefit these people on TikTok to learn what the responsibility of a mandated reporter is.
Okay, so as a human then,
Can y'all help me hit
because
my
I'm not
live
going to
goal,
argue about
please?
Okay.
that.
All right. Then let's talk as a human then.
Human being, as a woman.
Okay. As a woman.
Somebody comes into your DMs and says they want to unalive.
Right.
It's not the best idea to read that out loud to thousands of people. And then give us her
that I can agree with. You and I can agree on that probably was not a good decision. That was not a good thing to do.
Thank you, Tess.
It wasn't.
Okay. So we're agreed.
Yeah, so those are the things that I think that, people might have strong feelings about you about,
But everyone seems to have strong feelings about me.
But
Erica, y'all, we may not have a responsibility to you as individuals in the confines of a client relationship, but we have a responsibility to our profession. There are some ethical guidelines that are not illegal, but they're unethical. And if she's a real clinical psychologist, she knows the difference. And she's playing on folks' tops because she thinks everybody's beneath her. But some of us actually understand the field. And for her to, again, it's the misrepresentation of the profession for me. And I'm just worried about how harmful it is for people who may have been there. Y'all, there are 13% of black people in nationwide. There's only 4% of mental health professionals that are black. There in my state alone, there's only one therapist per 800 people. We are extremely underserved. So for her to continue to make access even more difficult for our community, I have a problem with that. Like, that's problematic behavior. This is not fun and games. People's lives are at risk. People actually unalive due to mental health. You have seen it. So this is serious. This is serious.
Listen, y'all, let's not let the opinions of one deter you from going seeking help, and finding the therapist that is for you. Especially a black therapist, one that you can be relatable to.
I agree 100%, Erica, but I just want to piggyback off of that therapist, the point that she made, because it's 1,100 people in here, and what she said is not exclusive to therapists. I think us as professionals, as we navigate in the world, yes, you are not on the clock, you are not at work, but you still represent your profession, and we rely on the trust of the people that we serve, that we are going to have fidelity when we take care of them, and how we conduct ourselves. We rely on the trust of these people in order to get them the services and the care and the support that we need. So be mindful in how you conduct yourself, because you're representing not just yourself, but your profession. And it is very important. And this made me think about a post that my husband went viral for a few years ago, when he said, y'all want us to go see therapists who need therapists. And this was after the Bree therapist had her episode online. And it was just like, I don't think she understands her behavior, the way they reflect it for people who need therapy, but they distrust the system. And these are people who really need help, and it was a joke then, but so much has come out since then about the mental instability associated with therapists. And like everything that therapist just said, on top of like people not trusting them, it does a disservice, because these are still skilled people who are able to help you manage through traumatic times, crises, or even, anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Sorry, go ahead, Erica.
Oh shit, y'all didn't even say nothing. My bad, I'm sorry.
Great, thank you. What a I thought it was very mean girl.
Okay.
Good morning, Susu.
Hey, good morning, Trina.
Did we get a clear definition of what a mandated reporter is?
I would love for you to pull it up and read it. That would be nice.
Great, thank you so much. One moment.
Okay. So Dr. Duchess, the other thing about the messages was the bright-eyed message. I mean, you clearly lied, right? And I want to understand why.
But it looked that way, yeah. And so I apologize to Bright Eye.
It wasn't in the message, you know what I mean? So we have to conclude it to be a lie, right? I know.
Okay, all right. So what do you want to ask me about that? Because that's been handled on Miss Nitra's line.
Part about because they're not going to go against Nitra. Why did you add that?
Because I was explaining it to the audience that was listening to me, who did not know who she was or what it was about. Mm-hmm. So when she was telling me, you got to speak up for yourself, you got to advocate for yourself. Okay. I threw that in for explanation, for more clarifying reasons.
But
so did it not belong in there? It did not belong in there. I took responsibility on Nitra's Live. Evidently, you didn't hear that. I apologize to Bright Eye. I apologize to Miss Nitra. They accepted it. We moved on.
That's good.
We moved on, and I was on the live until I got tired and went to sleep.
Yeah. So now,
So there are people down there that's saying, yeah, she
G-Man.
apologized.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I'm glad that you took accountability for that. You know, that's awesome.
I don't have problem with taking accountability if I agree. If I agree that I was wrong, then I was wrong. I was wrong.
If I may really quickly,
yes,
Susan.
yes, go ahead and jump in. Go ahead.
For adults, mandated reporters must report imminent threats of serious self-harming, meaning a specific plan and intent to unalive, often requiring a report to emergency services or law enforcement to conduct a wellness check. The typical lines of business that would be these are mental health professionals and medical professionals, doctors, nurses, psychologists, psychiatrists, and therapists. Teachers are included in this as well. For children, they are required to report any suspected abuse or negligence. So yes, as a mental health or medical professional, and even in some states, teachers, you are required to report anybody saying to you that they wish to harm themselves or others.
And how do I do that on TikTok? How do I do that on TikTok when I don't? I'm talking to you, Ms. Susu, because I thought we were having a conversation.
Oh, I thought so.
Okay. How do I do that on TikTok where everybody got phony names? You don't even know people's addresses. You don't even know the person. So how do I pick up a telephone, call the police and say somebody's in my inbox named Jelly Bean, threatening to, saying they feel like unalive? And what do you think the police gonna say to me?
She got a point there.
I think they have the tools in place for like finding people's IP addresses and such. So that's outside of your realm, right? You're just doing your part. So you would report it to your local police. You would give them their handle and you allow them to deal with how they would find
I'm not gonna do all that.
So
we had a situation.
We already agreed that it's just best not to maybe read it out loud to
right.
all these people. And maybe check.
And I'm here and I'm having a conversation with you. I'm not here to argue with your entire platform.
Oh, I'm talking to Susu as well, ma'am. So if you could just be quiet and allow me to speak to her, thank you so much. So Susu, also in the article, it does state that these professionals, while they are mandated, if they do not report such things and it happens, they are at risk of losing their license. If any professionals or their board was to learn that they were in fact privy to someone threatening to unalive themselves, they then did it and they did nothing to even attempt to stop it, because their job is not to investigate, their job is to report. And reporting and investigating are in fact two different things.
Okay, so then Ms. Susu, in response to that would be on me, wouldn't it?
So ma'am, if you're gonna talk to me, but don't talk to me through Susu.
No, but I'm up here to talk to Miss Susu.
Okay, so talk
I was
to
supposed
Susu
to be having a conversation. Miss Susu can talk to you.
Don't talk to me through her.
You didn't
more
even
mature
ask
than
to
that.
talk to me.
I don't have
you
to
didn't
ask
come up
to do
and say
anything.
you wanted to talk to me.
I don't have to ask to do anything. You're not Jackie Onassis.
Well, I do let my supporters have a voice here, so I apologize. If you don't want to engage anymore, that's on you, but everybody's allowed to be a part of the conversation. If you're not okay with everybody being involved in the conversation, then that's on you. But that's how we run things over here. Everybody has a chance to speak and talk and engage and have the conversation. And if you're a part of the panel, then people can talk to you and you can talk to them.
Okay, do I have the right to respond or not to respond?
You do, but you don't have the right to then tell people not to
talk. You have the right to respond and speak. Sometimes we talk over each other. Sometimes we yell at each other. Sometimes we cuss each other out. Sometimes we drag each other by the hair, by the edges, by the ear.
Okay. So you all do y'all do the same thing everybody else do.
Exactly.
This ain't a proper
There's no preferential treatment.
Good morning, Susu. What up, Trina? Hey, Dr.
Good morning.
Y'all take a Y'all take a breath real quick while I'm cutting these collard greens. I got a catering job to do this one. I'm gonna put it out as soon as I can. I just want to throw some salmon cakes into the grits this morning. When we go into discussing people's professional careers and talking about what their responsibilities are and how they might be mandated to do this and mandated to do that, before we can speak on somebody's professional responsibilities, especially in a mode like we're doing now, reading definitions and or reading responsibilities from one jurisdiction or another, maybe federal, maybe state, maybe local, and they may have some variations to them. If you're going to speak about somebody's professional obligations to their career and or their job, the first thing that needs to be established is that they've been employed by you to have that type of inquiry. And by that, I mean, not to be two-faced or gotcha moment. Hear me?
Just
Real quick.
Hold on, say that Dr. Duchess is willingly engaging in this conversation right now. So go ahead and continue your point.
And you're absolutely right. So I think in her best attempt, especially if she's also indicated that she does feel a little bit of tension with the inquiry because, I've done 30 years in a career. And when I consider myself somewhat of a professional expert in the identification of the things that I specialize in the career. But if I get on the internet and you start not needling necessarily, but questioning me with specificity about things in my career, my professionality, I'm going to give you a general answer to try to satisfy your inquiry, but I am under no obligation to prove myself as if I'm on a...
Just like you're not in the obligation to be on the panel right now discussing this, but yet
you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And so the one
back with me, I have no choice but to engage with you as well. So
amen.
These questions are all...
So let me to the point. To your point, though. To your point.
Hold on, Tim. Before you finish, let me just say this: no one's poking or prying. I said, as a mandated reporter, as a psychologist, it's probably best you don't do this, right? We can talk about all that stuff, but the bigger picture, me and her are on the same page about. So I would like for you to land your plane. What's your point?
All right, I'm glad you were able to reach that agreement too, because that was very, very, very valid. Probably more valid than the discussion about what a mandated reporter is on the internet. But my point is this: if you'll allow me, real quick, Dr. Durst, respectfully, my only point is this: if you're going to talk about mandated reporting, you also got to talk about who they are mandated to report for. And when you're talking about an open discussion like we do on the World Wide Web, there are limitations that don't allow and restrict you from having such mandation, if you will. And that's all I wanted to say. It's kind of hard to pinpoint. You got to do this on the internet.
Mandated reporting is very black and white. Okay.
And that's why TikTok has community guidelines.
Very black and white, Tamo. And the reason why the definition was asked, because a question was asked and wasn't answered.
I'm listening, Susu. Say that again. I didn't hear you.
1 second, okay? Mandated reporting is very black and white. There's no real discussion around it. It's very black and white.
And you also said, Ms. Susu, that the person can get in trouble if they are aware of certain things without taking actions. That may very well be true, but it's still my choice whether or not I want to get in trouble or not.
Correct. If she knows, if she's risking her own license, that's on her, but we're having a discussion on it, right? And she said the discussion, so I think, I don't know, it's very null and void what you're saying, Bistro. I don't really know what the purpose of it was.
I don't think that what he said is null and void.
No, it's just that what goes along hand in hand with mandated reporting is a duty to act. You have to show the person has a duty to act by some form of employment or by some form of thing that's connected to the people that might be.
Actually, that's not true. They're mandated to report non-clients as well.
Your licensure, you have a duty to act because she is not an employee for anyone, right? Dr. Duchess, you were never an employee. You ran your own shit, right?
I'm an independent, business.
Right.
Person.
So if you run your own shit, then there's no chain of command. So her licensure then becomes her duty of act.
And
what's
actually true, excuse me, what's actually true is a mandated reporter is to report non-clients as well. You do not have to be one of their clients in order for them to report. Excuse me.
I'm sorry,
Excuse
Trina.
me.
Go ahead.
Excuse me. I was speaking. Excuse me. Thank you. You do not have to be a client of theirs in order for them to report something that would include self-harm, child abuse, or neglect. That is why your school teachers and your teachers that are in the building, your administrators in schools, oftentimes will call CPS or call the police in regards to children that are not even in their house or not even in their classroom, because it does not have to be someone under your direct care. You are required, aka mandated, which means mandatory. You are required to report those things regardless of if you know the person or not. If you come across that information, if you become privy to information of harm, abuse, or neglect, be it self-inflicted or not, you are mandated to report it, not investigate it, but to report it.
That's all.
Can I
Aside from that, right? You're the one who's saying, let's not get caught up on the mandated report, but here we are discussing.
No, what I said was I'm not reporting anything on TikTok, whether y'all like it or not.
I ain't talking to you, Dr. Dutch. I'm talking to you.
Okay.
So Bistro's point is pointless because we agreed as a human that she also didn't agree that that was the right thing to do. So I don't even know why we're backtracking. So
I agree with it too. I just wanted to highlight that this came off the heels of her saying these were emails asking her for money, and and attached to the asking her for money were these other statements about self-hurt and things like that. And I think with that limitation, as well as limitation of not being able to identify the people directly or knowing who they are specifically, there's no duty to act there's no duty to act or in those situations where somebody, there's limitations is all I was saying. I agree with you wholeheartedly on the issue of mandated reporting, but when somebody's asking you for money and saying things like that, there is reasonable doubt that that you can identify who they are.
I ask how you know that. Where are you getting your information from?
Okay, I can put a stop to this right now by simply saying, and I'm going to say again, because I think Susu and I already agreed on the point. And I'm going to say again, I'm not reporting a damn thing on TikTok unless I feel.
She knows that she can.
Unless I know the person, I know how to find them. I have a relationship with them. I'm not getting involved with TikTok shit.
And you know that,
okay, because I once did, and it turned out to be a big mess.
Okay, so Dr. Duchess, and with that, hold on one second. Everybody let's lay off the mics, right? And with that, you know that there is a chance that it could, compromise your licensure, and you're willing to do that because you're standing firm in not reporting anything on TikTok, correct?
That's right.
Okay.
As I said, see, they keep cutting off my mic.
Yeah, don't touch her.
But as I said, I got involved with a situation on TikTok, and it turned out really, really bad. It turned out to be fake. It was a lot of people got involved, multi-state involvement. I was involved, and it turned out to be total BS. So in my feelings, I'm not reporting a damn thing on TikTok unless I know you personally. I have a personal relationship with you. I'm not reporting a damn thing.
She ain't reporting.
And if you don't like me for it, that's my choice. If I get in trouble for it, that's on me.
She retiring anyway.
That's facts. Do Dr. Nelly know that they're up here?
So I'm gonna drop you down in the comments so your greens can turn out real good for your party, okay? We were. I know. Go ahead.
To the comments
Dr.
so your
Nelly,
greens can turn out good for your party as well.
Okay, I'm so
And what kind of doctor is this?
Good.
Go ahead, Dr. Nelly.
Dr. Duchess, good morning. See, a lot of people are leaning on you.
And what kind of doctor?
Ma'am, allow her to speak.
I don't have to
one moment.
Well, then I will not be answering her question.
Well, don't answer her, but let her speak.
Let me ask you a question, Dr. Duchess. That's the thing. You're defensive, baby girl. Relax.
I'm not your
You're
baby
a therapist.
girl.
You should be more calm than I am.
I'm not a baby girl.
Will you let her talk, ma'am?
Honey,
One at a time.
you should be calm. You should be more calm
I'm
than
not
I
a
am. You're a
baby girl.
therapist. You're a therapist. You should be
Okay.
more calm than I am.
Okay. So what are you? What kind of doctor are you?
Nelly, let's get to it, Nelly. Go ahead.
Okay, good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
I feel like she already answered my question as to why I came up here. She really asked a question and y'all answered it. She asked, how was I supposed to help her out? Again, report it.
I'm not
As
reporting
a medical
anything on TikTok.
I'll wait.
Okay, so if that was already answered, what's your question, Nelly?
My question is, does your profession not carry on with you outside of practice?
And what about your profession?
It does. I have empathy.
Okay.
I carry it along with me everywhere I go.
So what kind of doctor are you?
I'm an engineer. I'm a biochemical engineer. What's up?
Okay, so you have a PhD in engineering?
What questions you got?
Are you? The point is, we're not trying to.
Are you here to ridicule my education or my level of education?
Oh, I ridicule
or are you here to
education,
take accountability of your actions, Dr. Duchess? Because we're not going to deteriorate from
no,
Listen.
what you're not going to do is
what we're not going to do is get off top.
Messytok got some smart motherfuckers over here. Y'all better go to school, honey, and get that schooling, honey. Clock in. I love the black and educated.
Topic. We're not here to speak about my career. We're here to speak about your actions.
No, we're not. And I'm not going to answer you.
Wait,
understand?
Nelly.
Ma'am?
Wait.
Go ahead.
Coming in hot. I understand.
I know. Okay. That's why I said I'm not going to be lenient on her.
We speeding.
You're not going to be anything on me because I'm not going to answer you.
Not we speeding. I didn't ask you a question, ma'am.
You can ask whatever you want because Miss Susu said you could. But Miss Susu also said I don't have to answer if I don't want to. I don't want to answer your questions, doctor.
I didn't ask you a question, doctor.
Okay.
Okay, Nelly, so you asked the question, does her profession carry on past her practice? She chose not to answer you. Do you have another question, or maybe do you want to ask me?
I don't. She answered my question. I'm very highly disappointed in her. I've been in every single panel that she's been on, and honestly, you're pure chaos, Dr. Duchess. And I'm highly disappointed in you. And I feel like your profession should carry along with you, and I feel like you should really run along with empathy. At least money does not equal power, and money does not equal respect. You don't get respect from me because you put a little coin, a little change in somebody's pocket. I make the same amount or more.
And the same goes for you. And the same goes for you.
I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in.
And the same goes for you.
Good morning, sister. Sundress has been quietly waiting. So, Sundress, go ahead.
Good morning, Susu.
Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Dr. Duchess, can I ask you a question, please?
Yes, you can ask. I reserve the right not to answer.
I know.
And I think I know who you are. So go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. So I inboxed you a few days ago.
Yes, you did.
Asked you for an interview for Saturday. I'm trying to find out, did you turn me down because I was a small creator?
You're breaking up.
You spent 12 hours running around.
Are you turning down the invitation for the interview because she's a small creator? And continue, Sundress.
And you spent 12 hours running around Messytok. So I just want to know, is it because I was a small creator, or you just want to run around and...
Now I lowered the gift goal, y'all. It's 1,000 of y'all.
So say again because you was breaking up on my end.
Don't worry, Sundress. I'm gonna mute you because it's kind of loud. She said she DM'd you, which you know of, for an interview.
Thank you.
Right?
Yes.
Thank you.
She said it's a two-part question. The first part is, did you turn her down because she's a small creator? Well, it's not really a two-part. She put a statement at the end because you have been running around for 12 hours straight in different panels doing interviews and stuff like that. So her question is it because she's a smaller creator why you did not want to take on the interview with her?
Thank y'all.
No, that's not true.
Okay. I like Sundress. She's actually pretty pretty great at what she does. Her content's
Yeah,
good.
and
Andres, you inboxed me too. I just
as
didn't
you
I know
heard
that's
what
why I
she
reply
lowered
yet.
it.
said, that
Thank
can
you.
That's why I didn't
Can
understand
I
why nobody was
respond,
hitting
just
it.
Andres?
as she's asking that I turn her down because she's a small creator.
Thank you,
No,
Women
I did
Matter.
not
Thank you,
turn you
Jessica,
down.
for
I
leadership.
responded to you. I responded to you. And then I didn't respond anymore.
Thank you, Storm.
So what did
So
you
are we
have?
still open
What
to
does you
doing it?
being
That's the question.
so are you upset that I'm
Miss
talking to other
January, thank
people
you.
and have not talked to you? Because I can come talk to you if you want me to come talk to you.
Do you want her to come talk to you, Sunrise?
Yes, I do. Yes, honey, I would love that.
She said she would love it, Dr. Duchess.
Okay, so I can come talk to her.
Okay, yeah.
When do she want me to come talk to her?
Whenever you're available,
And what is going to be the nature of the interview?
just you and I, a one-on-one conversation.
About what? The same stuff?
It can be anything. Just a quick conversation.
I'm sorry, you broke up again.
Just quick conversation.
Okay, all right.
That's all. Thank you.
Why? I have a question. Why do you want to talk to me?
I've already told you, you know how to in the streets right now, girl. You need to know. When people saying, Dr. Duchess, girl, you know how to in the streets right now. Everybody want to talk to you. I mean, that's probably why.
Okay.
You know, she probably just want to know what's tea. Like, you girl, you hot right now.
Y'all tripping me out in the comments.
You don't know me.
Send your questions at a time. Who the fuck do y'all think?
Okay, so boom. So thank you, Sundress. Sundress, drop down. We're gonna go to friends with attitude. Friends, go ahead, boo.
Good morning.
Morning, baby.
Okay, I gotta be like real quiet. I got the baby. So my question to you is, hey Trina, hey everybody. My question to you is, as a clinical doctor, therapist, psychologist, not sure which one you are. Turn your camera off, Susu. When it comes to people's mental stability, right? Airing their business and DMs out, especially people like Tansy. Did you think that was ethical to do when you aired her stuff out like that? And do you know that that could send them into another spiral? Because she's
When did I air Tansy stuff out? And what stuff did I air out that Tansy gave to me?
Well, Dr. Duchess, on the panel, you did let it be known that she reached out to you for some therapy and you turned her down.
But Miss I'm sorry, I can't remember. Miss Friends with attitude. I said that, and what you heard me read, hello, I need your help. And then my name is blank, blank, blank. Here's my phone number. Because the debate in the little TikTok court was that she has sent me her medical records, which was never true. So when I read them the message, I read the exact message and the only message I ever got.
Oh, that message was from Tansy?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Are you serious?
I'm just trying to point some things out as a doctor, with all your credentials, ma'am. Y'all know what I'm saying, and y'all know, everybody up on this panel know I make up my own mind.
I think she answered that, right? I'm gonna tell you.
No, I wasn't here, babe. I wasn't here. But it was.
I did answer that. And friends, will you admit, friends, that you and I have had a verbal confrontation?
Ooh.
But that's not what we talking about.
But would you admit that?
And I'm up here,
so that she will understand why I might be hostile to anything coming from you.
But you haven't been hostile.
I know, but I'm saying if it turns hostile, I think self-disclosure. Miss Susu, do you understand what I'm saying?
But
that I think that it should be known that she and our only engagement has been negative.
One at a time, friends and Duchess. let me speak real quick, okay? And then I'm gonna let friends finish her question, and then I'm gonna let you answer or respond, I would say, because you don't have to answer, right? Me, I will answer what she said, friends. She said she was wrong for reading it out loud. She should have probably not read some of those messages out loud. And she took her accountability for that. You were in here when she did, okay? But I did kind of have to, we argued, went back and forth, and I had to put her feet to the fire, but she definitely took accountability. Although she said she's not gonna do no mandated reporting, she probably should have never read some of those messages.
And I get that, right, Susu? But if you are and I'm talking to you, Susu, right? If you are certified, got your PhD in all the things, would you do that to someone in that profession? Would you already know better? Would that kick in on here not to do that because this is a job that you do already? Would you do that?
Yes, that's how I would operate. But she's saying she don't give a fuck what we think about how she should operate. Okay. So I don't really know what to do with that. You know what I mean?
So
I would operate that way if I had a 40-year career in that field, but she doesn't feel like she needs to.
Okay, and I understand, right? You can't force anybody to do stuff. But I just want y'all to think about that. Mm-hmm. When you're in certain professions, certain things kick in. When Trina is the customer service representative, she's changed. She comes on here, her customer service kicks in. Mm-hmm. You're a mom. Your empathy, it kicks in, right, Susu? Mm-hmm. Right? Okay.
Yeah, you're allowed to not like Dr. Duchess and how she moves. I don't like.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Well, I'm being real about it. Like, I don't like how she moves.
I didn't say that. And I'm gonna get to that, right? And then y'all say a lot about us elders, right? Y'all say that we are rude, we're disrespectful, we don't teach y'all nothing. She's supposed to be teaching the younger generation about to be professional, how to be professional and be respectful. I don't see that. And yes, we have had our instances because what you're doing now, going from box to box and putting it out here and saying the things that you say, I said you were going to do this. I said that you were going to be this person. And I said that you were working to build your own platform, is what I said. And I said that you won't be the first and you will not be the last. You are doing exactly what I said you were going to do. So y'all have a blessed Sunday. I'm going to get down.
That was the end of that anyway.
Erica, I just want to say this real quick because sometimes people be dragging it. You know, like, okay, I understand, like, her conduct. We get it.
But he told me. He said, Doc,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I ain't gonna. No, go ahead and play that.
The live. You want to say something?
Yeah, I was just saying we be dragging it, like saying all that. Oh, y'all supposed to be role models. Y'all supposed to be teaching. That's too much expectation to put on people that's just on TikTok. Like, stop dragging it. Keep the situation. That's my biggest irritation here. Keep the problem. Stop trying to drag it out and making it more than what it is. That's all. Hey, Erica, you could play it. I was done.
Oh no, I'm sitting here talking to y'all on mute. I said, and I thought she said she was getting off the internet. Why she over on? I had to switch pages.
On your own page.
You know why? Like, I used to be into a lot of shit before they really considered it Messytok. I was into a lot of shit. I would be arguing with these motherfuckers, getting into it with him. And then I got an inside source one day, and it's like, Omar. They gave me the inside scoop. I swear to God, y'all, I'm not making this up. Guess what they said? They're like, Omar, all them, and no offense to nobody that's going through shit. I mean, but you know how motherfuckers be on here talking shit and all this?
Yeah.
Starting shit. They're like, Omar, all them motherfuckers poor. There's like, nigga, no. This like a real inside scoop. And I'm like, what? And I stopped arguing with motherfuckers. I stopped arguing with motherfuckers. And I was like, you know what? I've lived in the hood. I've always lived in like, in the hood.
Look how your
Listen, I always
numbers
lived in
have
poverty
jumped up.
areas. Listen, I always lived in poverty
Right.
areas and wealthy areas. I had a culture shock when I got grown and moved to middle class. Because the middle class motherfucker.
Omar gonna start talking about himself a lot. No shade, Omar, but yeah, I can't right now. If y'all do want to hear that conversation, y'all free on the Omar from Watts page. I'm not stopping you from going over there. Respectfully. In my tower, respectfully. Now let me go back to Tattletale.
What? Are you serious? And Bright Eye brought it to my attention. I took responsibility.
Okay.
And I apologize to both of them.
Okay. Cool. So my thing is this, right? You know, everybody had the right to think that all the messages you read was some bullshit, right?
That and you can't show where I wrote to him saying that I agree with him about Diamond.
No, I'm trying to understand
So read what I say. So read what I say.
Your first message completely. What did you understand about that first message?
I understand his feelings.
Yes, okay.
About
Y'all over
the fact
Duchess? Yes, no, maybe. I want to get into the Slim recap. Y'all, child. Slim. Ooh, child. I'm exhausted. I ain't gonna lie to you. My ADHD started to kick in and it was like, it's a little repetitive, But child, so last night, Slim and Nitra had a few words. And Slim said that he was going to go live and he was going to speak on, how he actually felt. Nitra said today, Slim, you better tread lightly. I tell you that. Slim did not tread lightly. I will say that. Hold on. Let's pull it up.
You got to know.
Okay. That was on.
And anytime you try to go your own way, she yanked you by the collar. That's why the fuck I even came up there. That shit had me heated. And she was playing manipulative psychological mind games with y'all the whole entire time. The same way she did last night. And you let this lady disrespect me. And I said nothing to her. Other than, hey, baby, you got to stop trying to make everybody respect what you did off the app. You're another person just like anybody else.
Now, she was live and
but
refused to listen to it when he was doing it.
Because she's able to buy her way in. She knows the amount of money that she spends, and she watches what y'all do when she get that money up.
Y'all just listen.
We ain't make nobody that's had a problem with Dr. Duchess made this shit about her money. Listen to her arguments. Listen to her rants. She makes it about her money.
Gotta step away for a second, tap the screen. Because he yelling.
And the list is long as fuck. I just ain't too particular on how all of the shit transpired. But it's a lot of situations. HR not nosy. It's a lot of situations that I know you took the wrong side. And the truth of the matter is, there was never a side to take. You could have just been fair. With T-Money and Dr. Duchess, it wasn't about a side. You could have just been fair. You could have been fair. It's not always, when me and Good Yellow was getting into it, it wasn't about you taking a side. It was about what was fair. The shit that happened between you and Erica. A lot of this shit you start yourself. You create your problems. You create your problems. A lot of these, I haven't seen too many situations where a person did something wrong to Miss Nitra first. Being truthful. I have not seen too many situations where somebody did you wrong first. If it's 100 of situations that happen where you was wrong, it may be about 10 situations where, you know what I'm saying, that you might have got done wrong. But majority of it, I watch when you start this shit, you start talking too fast. You offend people. And then when you offend people, instead of owning and standing on that you offended people, you try and make them feel bad for not tolerating your abuse.
Ooh, child.
I would have never said shit. I would have went about my way. You fuck with my peace. Grown ass man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Loved you like you were my family. You disrespected me several times. Several. And I allowed that shit because I loved you. But that last time, man, that shit stung. Slim is really mad. Fucking right, I'm mad. And you let these dumbass people that sit around
He ain't
you,
complaining. He clocking in. He's saying
not all
that
of them,
Nisha
y'all know who
started
I'm talking about,
a
though.
lot of the shit that
You
Nisha
got a
have
bunch of
going on is
dumbass
what
people
she
that sit
started.
around you that don't give no fucks about you. The same people that you think that they riding or dying for you, they trying to ride until you die. They trying to kill you with all the bullshit that they bring you. They literally are bringing you the bullshit that's hurting you. Majority of your circle is bringing you the bullshit that's hurting you. The people that actually love you don't come around you as much as they used to.
He ain't lying. Nope, he ain't lying.
And you literally attacked them.
Thank you. Y'all can't hear it?
You attack the people that really love you on behalf of people that don't.
Y'all can't hear it?
I can hear it. I've been saying she got the worst people around her.
Mm-hmm. She do.
Give a fuck about you. Some people have real live parasocial relationships with you. They want nothing good for you. They want nothing good for you.
Mitra tried to silence
And
him when he was
they
clocking in
around you
on
and they say
Duchess
that they
last
love you, but
night.
they keep you in mess.
So what?
They bring you the bad.
So what started this when remember earlier when I was recapping and told y'all about Proud had confronted Bright Eyed about the message that she sent to Dr. Duchess. They heard Dr. Duchess read it out on Diamond's panel, and Proud confronted Bright Eyed about that. Bright Eyed got upset and was like, "That's not what was said." They played the clip back, and she put up the receipt of what was actually said. It caused a little confusion, a little conflict, a little minor. And when they Slim wanted her to hold Duchess accountable, and she said that she kept saying she was like babying her pretty much last night with it, like a soft stroke. He was like, "How you gonna disregard your own people who stand and ride for you for a woman just because she spend money with you? That ain't right. You got these loyal people that's sitting here beside you." He was taking up for Bright Eyed and Proud. Like, you got these people got these conflict, and this lady is dead ass wrong. And he wanted to address it, and she kept shutting him down and silencing him. He got pissed and was like, "No, that ain't what this happened." He said that she kept calling him a crybaby. And as the more and more she called him a crybaby, he was in them comments getting heated. And he made an announcement. He was like, "Today I'm clocking in on you." And when he said that, she said, Slim, tread lightly. Slim, tread lightly. I advise you to tread lightly. And this was his live. He said, "Tread lightly where?"
Erica.
Yes.
So going back to the point about her having the worst people around her, I want to touch on her lack of self-awareness to be able to hold herself accountable and self-correct, and how dangerous that is, because she could be driving off the cliff, and instead of the people telling her to throw on brakes or turn, they're going to cheer her on and keep going. But also, I want to touch on that she demonstrates a pattern of invalidating people's feelings, but demanding that people consider and validate hers. And so this is not the
Yes.
first time that Slim has even communicated and expressed to her that she has invalidated her feelings, but she did the same thing with you.
He gonna clock in
And
on that too.
okay, I'm gonna go ahead and mute, roll the clip.
Yeah, he gonna clock in on everybody. He went down, he had a whole list. He showed, you can't see it on here, but when he first started, he had a notebook. He wrote it down. He was very specific. And I believe he started with Miss Peaches, and talking about, like she defended the honor of her child as she should. He was going down the list and clocking where she was wrong, how she started it all. So he kind of ate down, honey. He didn't tell no lie.
They bring you some shit about a motherfucker that's talking about you. Why do you need to know that when you said what you trying to do? Motherfuckers that love you try to keep you on the course.
Oh, he started with Kev. Oh, yeah, he started with Kev. My bad. Yes, the Kev.
They try to shut down bullshit.
Coco.
Resolve
Oh, yes,
problems.
honey. Coco, he mentioned you.
Those are the people that you...
He mentioned you and your mom. He mentioned Michelle, Not Nosy, me, LT. He went down the list. List. Let's keep listening. Yes, it's 2 parts.
Disrespect the hardest.
BK. Yep.
The people that actually do be trying to keep you on your course. Make sure you go into, you say you want this, you know what I'm saying? Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Let's go in this direction. Let's go in this direction. Come on, man. Fuck this shit.
HB.
This bullshit, bad ball. No. Hey, don't respond.
Hey, boo.
And my feelings is valid. Yeah, her feelings is valid. The same people don't...
I just want to give, I fuck with Slim, and I fuck with Six heavy. And I just want to give some clarity onto why this took place. Like, this happened because of the way he was disrespected by Dr. Duchess, and it just went completely ignored. Like, it wasn't addressed, it wasn't a conversation about it, nothing. And then for her to be on the panel and refer to him as a drunk who beats women, like, it just went way too far with the things she was saying, but didn't want him to say anything to her. So
Correct.
that's how we got here. He didn't just pick a day and say, "Hey, this is what I'm gonna do." He was really hurt, and Six doesn't even get in panels. The fact that even Six got in the panel that day and even was disrespected and handled and demeaned and belittled the entire time, she couldn't even get a word in.
Right, you talking
And
about the
even
other day when that happened, but it escalated last night as well too, sis. It went further last night, and it was like, it's like, you know how a balloon blow up to fill with air, and then a pin, it just it pops, and this is where we are. It was a build up, and he been dismissing it. He says it in the clip though. He does say it in the clip of how they got here.
The comment of, "Oh, and look at you down there crying," is what sent
him over the edge. Yep.
Yes.
And she kept repeating it.
I just hate this whole thing. Like, I don't.
I'm gonna drop you down to the comments. I'm gonna drop you down.
I know how he feels about her though. That's why.
I'll drop you down to the comments. Bye. I
don't. Okay. I love you.
Love you too.
These people will watch you crash and burn.
Her name is
and not feel no type of way about it. You gotta look at your circle and look at yourself. Your problem start with you. You need to look in the mirror.
I did that for her, y'all. She know.
You created the monster that wanted to say all this shit today. Yeah, I felt some type of way about this shit, but it was never gonna be said. But why the fuck you gonna disrespect me?
I know, we was over there, child. We left it.
Steady saying I'm crying by some shit. Fuck you gonna do that for? Then the part that really pissed me off the most was you invalidated what the fuck was going on. You allowed that lady to disrespect me. That's what I was fucked up about. Give a fuck about talking to that old ass lady. Lady crazy. She get to have fun with y'all. She called it, this might as well be a picnic for her, cause she get to pick a nigga, put some money in their pocket, and she own their ass and watch y'all dance. I actually respect it. Cause if you willing to let your ass be bought, she not wrong for purchasing. That lady is the devil. She's literally playing in y'all face.
We doing something else right now.
She's picking niggas around the app. Look at everybody that she end up picking. They dance to her tune. She gifted Kevin lied on him. I saw the setup the whole entire time. I just didn't want to listen. That was strategic.
Dr. Duchess is the devil, he's saying.
That was strategic. The whole time, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie, man. Look, even though I don't fuck with you, know what I'm saying? Yeah, I saw your setup, goddamn me, but I saw hers too. She just got off. The whole entire time, man, that lady is running around here stirring up shit, running them up. Oh, shit. Got me worked up. Nah, I'm putting a pass out. I think I'm finna have an anxiety attack. Fuck.
This is the beginning. I already been playing it for a little while. Nah, there ain't no laughing matter. I felt him. I was empathizing with him during this time because y'all know he does
Thank God with the gifts. I can't see him on the computer.
Diabetes, and he did explain that his sugar was at 200. I'm not even gonna laugh at that, but his sugar was at 200,
and that's why I don't fuck with these people.
And when you got stress, you know, it heightens exactly up all of that too. So you know, God forced him to change. That's why he ain't been doing all this yelling
around some of y'all.
See, listen to him.
This shit ain't good for my fucking health. Shit ain't good for nobody.
I think so.
Yeah, my sugar high.
Hey, Slim.
Eric, I don't think this was the beginning.
Hold on, let me see what other blogger was in there, because at the beginning he gave a full list, and Shell, everybody was on that list. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna keep playing it until I find it. Hold on.
Hey, Slim.
Because he started. So I walked away to go get some water.
Hey, Slim.
So this clip, when I was away, he didn't mention about Kev and the party and the safety, none of that. Brutus T. I knew somebody else was in there. Thank you, Brew.
You know damn well.
It was on
I
your.
said I got all of.
I said I knew I seen it on somebody. I seen a blogger in there in the comments. Oh, it's on your YouTube, ain't it?
All my videos are on my YouTube from today.
Okay, thank you, baby.
Erica, stop playing with me, bro.
Hold on, wait a minute, because yours is spelled wrong on differently on BREWDIS. There you go, 25_25. I'm sorry, Bookie.
Yeah, don't be sorry. Be careful, god damn it.
Girl, you want to slide to the comments like Sissy did? Now. Siobhan, they said that
I had one story I was gonna say, but I don't even care to say this shit.
I'm so sorry for interrupting.
Oh, go
But
ahead.
Nietzsche just went in on Siobhan, talk about blocking her and everything.
Go ahead and play it.
Oh, oh shit, bye. I gotta go. Be back.
It's like you live with your kids, you homeless hoe. Who? Are you talking about Top Shelf? Yeah, you
I
homeless
think
bitch.
we missed the part, but I do have it recorded.
Top Shelf is the one told us you had a bald spot. None of us knew nothing about it. None of us. And get Beanie, because I know. Is she saying I told y'all Top Shelf had a bald spot?
You did. You did.
Come on, Siobhan, please. That's a lie. It caught me off guard. When did me and you have a conversation about Top Shelf? And this is what I got energy for. We never had a conversation about Top Shelf. I
Pause
ain't
that
told
for a
no.
second. Pause that. Mute that for a second. So what they talking about? Nietzsche went live today, and And Coco, you was there. She went live today and called herself Dragon Dex platform, and saying that they do this, they do that, and do this and do that, and said that Not Nosy was dragging Top Chef about her bald spot in her head, and that they was over there showing pictures and this, that, and the third. The blogger came in the comments and was like, "Oh, she did show her bald spot. It's on my page." And they showed where it was at. She said it in 4K in front of thousands of people about the bald spot. None of us knew anything about Top Shelf having a bald spot until Nitra told us. This shit is wild. Okay, Tess.
Yeah. Oh, until Nitra just said, you put that lady bald spot, none of us fucking knew. I swear we didn't know, girl. That's on me. I didn't know she had a bald spot, and I don't care about no bald spot. Everybody got bald spots, Scrappy. Fast forward to some how far? They did. You gonna get over it, or it's gonna go.
Okay, so she's looking for the clip for Slim so she can react. But I do have the clip of her talking about Siobhan and blocking her, and she said a few other things. So whenever you're ready, I can play that for you.
Go ahead.
You want it now?
You can send it to me, or you can. Have you uploaded it yet?
No,
You can play it. Since Siobhan is in here.
He's a grown motherfucker talking about another individual.
So there you go. That's where it came from.
So consumed with. And if that's all they think they got on me, good for them motherfuckers, because they ain't stopping shit over here. They still ain't got shit on me.
We down and we zoomed in. That's where the picture came from.
It's crazy that it's even a discussion of. Thank you. Like, to me, like, this is so far-fetched out my league. Like, yeah, so, yeah, you can tell the ones that find it exciting. Like, that's just. They're saying that I have a bald spot, son. These motherfuckers got bald pockets. But so what if bald make this my it's not gonna be my problem. Deal with it. I think it's a great idea just to put it on the journal and let the.
She said a bald pocket.
Take back, child. I don't know what that one is.
Ain't nothing that you can pull a receipt.
Oh, sorry, babe. Oh, you on Kisses. Oh shit. She ain't in her.
Come back.
Can I? Hello, everyone. Can I say something real fast?
Absolutely.
Can I ask a question to the 870 people in here? How do we find out that Top Shelf had a ball spot?
Nitra,
Okay, and when did Nietzsche tell us?
today on the live in front of 1,000 plus people.
Okay, so why you mad at Siobhan again?
Because the
Oh,
blogger
because I
page,
was.
the blogger page told you to where it was located. It was on the blogs, and that's like.
Let's be clear here. Y'all always project on the wrong people. Top Chef, you call me a bitch. Guess what though? I still didn't even take it there with you because that's really like irrelevant for me. But the bitch you should be mad at is the bitch in blue or red lipstick, because your friend got up there to be funny towards the salon, and instead of her standing with her motherfucking chest, and I don't care about y'all going back over there telling what y'all two-faced ass. I tell Nitra how I feel in Nitra comments whenever I'm over there.
Shit to him.
We would have never motherfucking knew if her motherfucking ass would have never told us.
Lock in. Go to her live right quick.
I'm already
The
here.
fuck? Show us a man. Not no nigga spread his money to every motherfucker on the internet. Show me a man while you clocking some shit, roommate.
My roommate.
Hold on, because I want to zoom in. I'm going to try my best not to discuss Slim, because they done hype me up.
Who's she talking about when she say show a man and a roommate?
Erica,
Didn't I warn her
this
yesterday,
is
y'all?
live.
Your mouth. What more can I say? It's like I don't even need to hear this. It's your mouth. Your mouth write checks that your ass can't cash on a regular basis. And then what you do is fall back and try and play
Do you
victim.
want me to go back to the clip?
I'm a little confused right here. Why are you projecting on Erica because she's streaming Slim? Slim, it will be the problem if anything. But respectfully, you mistreated Slim on several occasions about Dr. Duchess. Child, fuck her.
Now, Nitra, it's 909 people in here. And I told you yesterday and a few days before, even before the new year, I asked you to stop speaking on me. I told you that I felt that you were bullying and harassing me since September the 23rd of 2025. You have spoken on me. You have drugged my name. You have spoken on my family. You have done all the things. And I asked you to leave me alone, to stop speaking on me. I'm not speaking on you. This is bullying and harassment. And it is affecting my mental health. I also told you that the next time that you speak on my name, that I was driving 3 hours to Palestine, Texas, to your sheriff's office to put a restraining order on you. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to my clip. Thank you, Tess.
How you get in it?
Then again, it actually does. It does correlate. It does correlate.
It's more than one way to skin a cat.
It does.
And I'm on a full tank of gas.
Very much so.
Because let me tell you something. I have every single clip already saved. Every single one were unprovoked. You have spoken on me. And I have allowed it. I have not responded to you. You can't find a way where in the beginning, when we was going back and forth, every time I've spoken has been a response. A response. You have been upset with me for calling you out on your lie since September the 23rd of 2025. We're going into the 4th month. I am tired. I am exhausted. All of it unprovoked. Any opportunity you see fit, you'd have done it. So the way that you go to your sheriff's office and do the things, I am saying in front of 914 people that I'm going to the police on you because I've asked you publicly several times to leave me alone, to stop speaking my name. I was streaming the live, and yet you want to speak my name and talk and drag and do all these things. I am scared of you. I am intimidated by you. You are a threat to me. You are a threat to my mental health. I am in a fragile state of mind, yet you constantly continue to do it. And I'm not okay. And I'm dead ass fucking serious. I'm tired. I'm tired. Leave me alone, for real, straight up and down. I am tired.
I'm not bullshitting. We got a list. We got a list. We got a list of all the people. Of just the. It's not all. It's just some really interesting situations that I know for a fact you started, and everybody be trying to be like, no, she got a right to respond. She got a right to respond. No, you do got a right to respond, but you started it. Your response supposed to be an apology in so many different situations. We'll start with the first one. The reason why Tweet, you remember when cause Tweet and Angel, they gave that story to Kev, that's fucked up, by the way. I'll never justify that. But the only reason them people was mad was because at one point in time, you was against Diamond. You was on them with Team Fuck Diamond, and they felt some type of way now to see you over there fucking with her. That's why they came out of nowhere with that bullshit. Hell yeah, you sat on the phone, y'all gossip, y'all talk, you know what I'm saying? You didn't like it. I remember, I understand slick shots. I catch them every time. That's the reason why they came out of nowhere. They was like, damn, you were supposed to be with us. You hated this motherfucker. Now you over there fucking with him? And some people that I don't like, just because I'm finna speak up for you, is just because I have to, if I'm gonna tell the truth, I'm gonna have to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, you know what I'm saying? So help me, bro. The longest standing beef that you had, the reason why you couldn't get Kev to shut the fuck up, because Kev wasn't wrong. He said a lot of foul shit afterwards, but he wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong. You did take a shot at his event, and he has every right to feel like you tarnished his event, or you contributed to the lack thereof support. Why? Because when you have influence, your mouth, you're supposed to think about the things that you say before you say them, because you have influence, you have impact. You could have sold that bitch out or broke it. So saying that shit on live, I'm gonna have to get with Rick and Kev about if security be there, because I'm getting threats and all of this shit. Yes, that would hurt. That hurt. That can definitely hurt and impact the way that the situation is going to go. He wasn't wrong for feeling like you fucked up his shit, and he wouldn't have a finger to point at you if it wasn't you didn't say that shit. That was supposed to be a back end phone call. That was supposed to be something that you actually got off the live, or either how you do any other thing. You could have been like, man, look, this shit getting out of hand. Let me make sure that I'm good when I go there. Because your people were supposed to be in attendance. He knew that FOE had influence. He knew that FOE was going to be there to support you. By you saying that, you could have discouraged several people from attending. He wasn't wrong for feeling that way. That's the reason why I couldn't stop. You wanted him to take accountability, but accountability starts with the person that took the first shot. The first shot was thrown by you. And instead of you just saying, yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that shit on live. No, I have a right to protect my safety. No, hear where somebody else is coming from first. Now, the shit that he did afterwards, I don't stand with.
No.
But I must speak the truth, though. Know what I'm saying? Braid King. People wonder why Braid hated her so much. Man, she attacked Braid on that motherfucking ski trip. That man ain't do nothing to you. You ain't had no previous beef with that man. You for no reason whatsoever. You, Petty Roll, know what I'm saying, and Manny, y'all went to going at this man's head. And then some foul shit got said in the process. And even though y'all might say apologies and shit, as we know that apologies don't get rid of the damage that's done. That's the reason why that shit went on for so long. You were wrong. You literally attacked that man for nothing. Another person you created an enemy and then y'all tried to make it seem like she was wrong. Shady by Slade. She didn't do shit. You went at that girl head just because of somebody you liked. That wasn't fair. You invalidated that girl and her feelings. And then when she tried to make up for it by saying, look, it was a misunderstanding, but I like you and I still want to support you, you then turn around and drug her again. Like, come on. Why? This is the shit that you start. Your mouth. It gets you in all this shit. You wonder why you stay in some shit and always arguing or fighting with somebody. It's because you say something out of pocket. Then they catch it. They have a field day with it. And then you turn around and instead of you just being like, damn, I fucked up. Let me bag up. You double down. But I'll continue. You and Miss Peaches. I'm going all the way home. You and Miss Peaches fell out because you wouldn't fight for you was mad that she went over there defending her son name?
Yeah, like I gotta go.
I don't give a fuck about no ops. That's that lady kid. That's that lady baby.
This clip on Brutus T YouTube. And you can watch it all the way through and through. Y'all have a good night.